Hey, what's going on? What's happening? What's today? Hump day? What's today? Wednesday? Yes.
It is.
All right.
Yeah.
Are we close to the week before the President?
Not yet.
Oh, jeez.
8:01 we will be, my friend.
8:01.
And how's that go again?
We'll be closer to the weekend in front of us than the one behind us, T-Man.
Okay, that's nice note. And
whatever gets you through the week, you know.
You'll have to alert us when that takes place.
I will. Just belt it out.
Okay.
Watch your ears.
All right.
Oh, wow.
Ain't a colonel. I don't know why. I just like to say that.
Something tells me it's a little deeper than that.
Oh, it is, big boy.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Hi.
Hi.
Nice to see you. Can we start over?
Yeah.
Do over?
Do over.
Hi.
Hi, how are you?
Nice to see you. What's going on?
A whole lot.
Well, we will step aside, make sure we don't fall too far behind, because obviously there's tons going on today. I can't think of a damn thing. Can you? Is there anything going on? We'll find out.
Yeah.
Terry's organizing stuff right now.
I am.
And we'll figure that all out right after these words. The T-Man Show. She'll be on American Idol tonight.
She will. Last night they all did, her songs.
They all did?
Yep.
Just the girls, though, right? Or
No, all the guys.
Oh, that's right.
Everybody.
They're only down to what? They're down to what
7.
now? They're down to 7? Yeah.
The girls sucked. They just were not good. The guys actually did a good job.
Oh, guys, you're great at singing Mariah Carey songs,
They
Terry.
actually did.
We belong together.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Guys just rocked the house.
They actually did. Even Simon said it.
Simon said?
Yeah, Simon said the guys stole the night.
Well, I mean, what'd you expect when singing Mariah Carey songs, Terry? That's a guy's domain.
Right.
I'm going to start a Mariah Carey cover band, I think, where I'm going to be the lead singer.
That's
Oh,
right.
I
Just
wanna hear that.
Buy some skirts and some high heels.
Well,
awesome.
if there's any kindness in you, you'll consider me as part of the band.
We're going to hold auditions. And
All right.
if
Well,
you
I mean,
hold the test.
I'd like to have a leg up.
Okay. Hey, I bet you would. It's going to be awesome.
Wow. Well, this is just something that is television greatness, I'm sure, that I missed out on, Terry.
Yes.
Nothing but Mariah Carey songs.
Nothing but.
She deserves it. She has a nice body of work now over the course of her career that gives the American Idol Final 7 a great selection of songs to sing from.
Right.
What was chosen? What songs?
A lot of obscure
Then
songs.
here comes
Not your more known songs, actually.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, the obscure Mariah.
Well, the ones that are all
The B-side.
Yeah, pretty
A whole
much.
album of B-sides. It didn't quite make it.
Right.
Still some really good stuff. Some bootleg stuff from Europe. You haven't heard.
Either you know it or it just didn't.
Well, not every single one of her songs made it on the radio.
I'm not
or
saying
anything
it
like
did,
that.
but the ones that didn't, they ain't singing those.
No, they did. And it's funny watching her. How the idols meet whoever they're singing the songs
and they practice with them.
And they
yes.
practice, and she's just standing there, and you could just kind of read her mind, going, what are you trying to do to my song? But that kind of thing, and you're like, going,
like, this sucks, but I'm going to keep smiling at you.
This sucks, and if
I
you
don't want
screw it up,
break your spirit, but I think you're horrible, and if you ever try to challenge me in the musical world, you can forget it. I'll step on you like a grape.
Right. So go ahead and try and hit that octave. Go ahead.
Yeah, she's got some range over the years that she's proven, Terry, that I'm not sure these American Idol candidates are ready for. But they proved worthy. The men, they were able to hit the octaves.
Well, obviously the men didn't do her octaves, but they changed it up to where it worked for them, and they did way better than the women.
Wow. And the songs were not well known, right?
Well, some of them were.
Well, maybe because you don't know them, maybe doesn't mean they're not well known.
Right.
Well, I mean, if they played on the radio through the years, wouldn't Terry have known what song it was? She's saying like she's hearing songs last night she never heard of before.
Maybe.
Yeah, there was David Archuleta or whatever. I can't remember. I wasn't
the odds-on favorite still.
He still is, yes.
Yeah.
Although one of the other guys
slap him for some reason.
I know.
Yes.
There's another guy on there that's
giving him a run for his money.
Yes.
David Cook is probably the guy.
No.
All right, whatever. Anyway, so Mariah will be there tonight.
She will.
And someone gets booted tonight, or can they boot just cut to the chase already, or what?
Let's just boot everybody because nobody is good anymore.
Wow.
Really. I think they're getting worse.
Well, why are you still watching?
Because I'm hoping that somebody will actually step up and get way better. But to me now they're just getting worse.
Then why aren't you watching?
Then I watched Biggest Loser last night, so I switched back and forth.
Okay.
Because that's my other favorite show.
The could have all made it into one show.
Yeah, they could have.
Yeah. Anyway.
Hosted by Ryan Seacrest. Perfect.
Speaking of which, I could throw him on early this morning, but you see, when John loses his job, Terry.
Yeah.
It becomes,
you mean when he's on vacation?
Right. It becomes a situation for us because he then stays on hold. Like yesterday, every minute of the entire show, he was there on the hotline. He won't hang up. And when he does, when Pasty says, hey, he's not going to you now, Pasty hangs up on him, and then he calls right back.
Both lines sometimes.
Sometimes he's on multiple hotlines, Terry.
I know.
Just in case we missed him, that's why he's not on.
Every minute of every show, he's sitting there on the phone line.
I know.
You could probably sing Mariah, though.
Because we belong together, yeah!
Doesn't he get his little cast off or something?
Thursday!
Oh, today's Wednesday.
I'm looking at you, Terry, free for a facelift, baby. Can you give me a facelift, Terry?
John.
Here, I'll give you a facelift. Look at
he's on Terry Cam?
Well, congratulations, I'll give you a facelift.
Okay, you know what? That's probably where we'll leave
Getting
it.
hit by the car, did that help your face? Probably not.
Oh, wow, that's a good comeback. Anyhow, the word is he's on Terry Cam?
Well, that's what he says. He's licking my face, so. But I don't know. He could be one of the lurkers.
He could be one of the lurkers. Yes. One of the lurkers writing to you in a John fashion right now?
Lurkers don't write. They just lurk. They just watch.
Are they able to write? Or
they
not?
are, but they don't. They don't.
There are a lot of lurkers.
Lots of
that
lurkers.
never are heard from as far as any contributions as far as writing on Terry Cam.
Right.
They just sit around like on a stump and observe.
Right.
Huh.
Kind of observe.
I don't think John has it in his personality to be a lurker.
You're probably right.
So I doubt
likes to be known.
Yeah, I doubt he's one of the lurkers.
I wouldn't doubt me in that factor because I am.
You know what I think, John?
I'm lurking in the Terry Cam website right now.
No, that's not true, because if you were, it would be known.
What am I doing? What am I doing, John?
Oh, jeez.
What am I doing?
You know what, Terry?
John, what am I doing?
Who I am.
What is she doing right now?
Alias.
John, what am I doing?
What is she doing right now on Terry Cam?
What's that?
What is she doing right now on Terry Cam?
I'm not on right now.
You know what I think comes down to? John has all this equipment to record stuff on phone lines and things like that. But one thing he doesn't have, because he just can't get the scratch together, is a computer that he could actually get online and be a part of the online community, or else he'd love Terry Cam. That would be right up his alley.
It's his dream for him.
But he does not have the funds.
Right.
Can't do it.
So he doesn't have a laptop. He doesn't.
Come on, T-Man, get it right.
I am getting it right. I'm telling you, because I know who you are, unfortunately, and I know that you'd be, like, unstoppable in Terry Cam land if you actually could get on. But you can't get on unless you sat at Kinko's all day.
Tough to watch Terry Cam through a click.
I got a computer right here in front of me right now, but I'm not logged on
Well,
yet.
why aren't you logged on? What's the problem?
I don't want to.
It's only 6:26 in the morning.
Right.
We got tons of people already
I will
in.
be, or 8 o'clock hour I will be.
Why don't you admit that you can't get the funds together to actually get a working enough, high-powered enough
you
computer
can't
with enough
get your own
RAM
funds together, T-Man,
and stuff like that?
Don't worry about my funds. You worry about yours, okay?
You can't get on Terry Cam because you don't have enough juice in the system. Or you
Okay,
probably
I'll
have
tell
something
you
like
what. If you don't think I ain't got nothing, come over and verify my...
Right.
His little compact from 1992 doesn't allow him to get on.
Yeah,
Right.
Not enough RAM. I've gotten 6 million texts from him, but nary an email.
Terry Free's running the show on the webcam website at www.thetmanshow.com.
Well, we appreciate the plug. Unfortunately, you can't be there.
Come and verify it.
You don't have enough RAM or whatever is missing in your computer to be there. I think he has some semblance of a computer, but he doesn't have the ability to fire it up.
How many times has Vinnie the Pooh been here? How many times has Pasty Dave been here? They've seen the computer.
I hope not too many.
He's trying to log on with his typewriter. Tough to watch Terry Cam that way.
John, why don't you...
Can we switch it up a little bit?
If you admitted the situation and said, T-Man...
Switch it up a little bit,
Let me just tell you something. If you admitted the situation and actually came clean and developed a little sympathy for yourself and said, T-Man, I would love to be part of Terry Cam. You're right. It is right up my alley. I would get so much out of that. It would make my life that much more enjoyable, but I don't have the money.
Let me ask you something, T-Man, real quick. Let me ask you something real quick, Terry.
All right. I won't finish the sentence.
I know.
Go ahead.
That sounded good to me.
Not you, Terry, T-Man.
He'd rather fight it.
Let me ask you something real quick.
Yes.
Didn't Jericho or whatever the hell his name was, cancel the party last weekend?
Yes.
So why did I get a phone call from gay phone operator and Jericho at his house during the party.
You're dying to change the subject.
Yeah, let's just talk about your camera. I mean, your
lack
computer.
of ability to get on Tari Cam because you have a ghetto computer and you don't have enough money to be a part of the community of fun and frolics that goes on in Tari Cam land. That's a shame, John. That's got to sting a little bit. Admit that. Come on.
It stings to my ass.
Oh, it's not.
Yeah, we know that.
Okay, so it's not that he doesn't have the computer power, Terry. It's that it's too early in the morning. It's 6:26.
Oh, too early. Not that there's 100 people already in there, but
he doesn't want to log on too early. I mean, he's been on hold for the show since 4 a.m.
Right.
But it's too early to be a Tari Cam, Terry. So that's the only reason he's not there yet.
He's got bedhead.
Busting him in his booty every night.
Oh.
I mean, damn.
I didn't catch all that, but I'm glad. Anyhow, John, it's a sad situation, but if you actually admitted it, then maybe we could do something about it, but until then, we won't. Anyhow, thanks for
calling. You're late for a break.
Okay, we're late for a break, yes.
It's weird. He's so proud about certain things, He's too proud to admit he can't afford a computer. Big deal. Some people can't.
Right.
Just say it.
But he is on vacation, which means he's unemployed. No, I'm just on vacation, T-Man.
He lies about his age.
Lies about friends.
Lies about friends.
So sad. Lies about seeing his kids and lies going to the zoo. And
lies about where he lives. Lies about having a computer that's actually functioning and functional enough that it can get on Tari Cam.
I just don't want to.
He's not the only one out there. Doesn't have a computer that can join in the fun there.
Right. But those who don't have it at home, they go to work and they join in.
Mm-hmm. They don't lie about it.
He's kind of out on work right now.
Yeah, that's right.
He goes through stretches where he actually realizes, okay, it's desperate times and I absolutely have to get money to pay for this measly apartment.
Yeah.
And then...
Or give to my mom because I'm back with her.
And then he just decides... I've had enough with the work thing. I'm just going to lounge around for the next 6 months.
He goes on 2-month benders. And
lucky for us, in those periods like right now when he's just lounging around, he'll be on hold all through the morning and for every show until he gets a job again.
Right.
Lucky us, yes.
Lucky us.
What else is going on this morning, Terry, please?
More Ashley Simpson denied. Well, she actually didn't really deny or confirm her pregnancy.
Her fiance has.
Her fiance has. She just basically dodged.
How come you don't say fiance?
I don't know.
You say Beyonce, but you don't say fiance.
I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
She basically just dodged the whole question.
In the future, if you say Beyonce, like you say fiance.
Beyonce.
Yeah, if you say it just the way you just said fiance.
Beyonce.
Now you're saying it weird again.
Yeah.
Beyonce.
That's right.
Is that right?
I'm not sure anymore.
Beyonce.
I can't even tell the difference.
Her fiance is not Beyonce.
Her fiance.
Yes.
Right.
I feel like the rain in Spain.
Okay, take it easy. Yeah, all right, so Ashley Simpson didn't actually deny that she's pregnant?
And she did not confirm. She basically just dodged the whole question. Just didn't even really acknowledge it. Her quote is, I just think it's an inappropriate question to ask any woman. For me, there's something that I didn't ever want to respond to because I think it's an inappropriate question.
That's a pseudo John answer.
Yeah, it is.
She's not willing to come out and actually address the situation and misguide people. Mm-hmm. So she won't be accused of being a liar.
Right.
If 8 months from now, 7 months from now, she has a child.
Right.
She just made the people who have been asking the question feel bad. She feels it's an inappropriate question. Why is it an inappropriate question to ask someone if they're pregnant? It's something that usually people like to share.
Maybe she's just
unless
fat.
They're embarrassed.
Maybe she's just gained some weight and she doesn't like that.
No, I think she's pregnant and she doesn't want everyone to be judging her because she's pregnant before a wedding took place.
Well, that's, that time. I mean, that's nothing to be embarrassed about or anything because that happens all the time.
Maybe where she's from and who her dad is and kind of a more conservative family than the typical urban family these days. She's not good with that. I mean, I can see where your point of view comes from, Terry.
It's all good.
Well, you did it about, what, 17 times over or what?
Yeah.
Well, 40%, almost 50% of pregnancies and children these days are born to single mothers.
Doesn't mean you got to be happy about it.
True.
Depends on where you're at, who you are, where you're from.
Right.
And She's a Simpson, Terry. Born and raised in Louisiana
and
or
if that's
someplace
the case,
close.
I mean, if you're so conservative and everything like that, then, and from the old school and raised that way, then divorce, her and Nick should have never gotten divorced.
We're not talking about her
I know,
and Nick.
but
she wasn't married to Nick.
Jessica and Nick should have never been divorced because the old school religious. I understand that.
She's
but
Ashley.
She's from the same family, is she not?
She thinks exactly the same way as Jessica.
But you're saying you're saying the parents and that family.
Mm-hmm.
If the family values are the same, then divorce isn't even in it.
Well, if you're unhappy, you're unhappy. And she doesn't, just because they're from the same family, there are a lot of people from the same family that don't think alike.
Right, I understand.
You and your brothers are from the same family, you think alike?
No, I understand what you're
suggesting
saying.
that they do, though.
You're suggesting that...
I'm not suggesting they do.
Yes, you did. You just said that she's embarrassed because she's going to have a child out of wedlock.
Ashley
and it's not right, and it's not the normal...
I didn't say that Jessica would feel that way if she got pregnant.
That's not... I can't communicate it properly. What I'm saying is that family, you're basing it that... You know, the family that she's
very conservative
and religious.
So if they were so conservative, then why did Jessica get divorced?
Right.
Well, I don't know what Jessica's mindset is.
Her
parents wouldn't have let her.
Doesn't mean that bothers Jessica. But her parents, maybe Ashley's more concerned of her parents' reaction than Jessica is.
Apparently.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah.
Maybe she's embarrassed to be with a guy from Fall Out Boy. Very possible.
I mean, wasn't her dad the one who didn't even want him to come over because he kissed another guy?
Who's this now?
Joe Simpson, right? Is that her dad?
Didn't want who to come over? Ashley's
Pete
fiance?
Wentz, right.
He kissed another guy?
Yes, we talked about that.
Yeah, it must have been another show, Terry. I don't remember.
and how you know...
Were you here?
How uncomfortable that was for him and his views.
I remember that now, yeah. Mm-hmm. Well... Now she's
so being that good old Christian family, I guess divorce is cool, but out of wedlock children is not. Till death do us part, you know, those sacred vows aren't so sacred in that world.
Hey, you gotta do what you gotta do.
All right.
That's in Genesis, the third page.
That's the third line of the Bible.
Yes. Let there be light. Do what you gotta do.
Mm-hmm. On the seventh day, the Lord rested. Do what you gotta do.
It's weird that he rests on the seventh day, but yet everybody goes to church and prays to him.
Oh, geez.
On his day off.
Oh, well. Well, he's got the most time to listen. Anyhow. Yes, John, you're on the air. John. Let me go to some phones. I
think Terry's wrong.
Wrong about what? Yes. What?
As far as abortions go.
Abortions?
Where did we get abortions?
All right. Yes. What about
compared to divorces? Abortions are a lot more serious.
I think you would find most people agreeing with you, yes. If you actually were to weigh the seriousness of an abortion as opposed to a divorce, abortion wins. As far as being a much more serious, and if you're a conservative person, you're more likely to get divorced than an abortion.
So where did that come from?
Well, let's take into account that Ashley is pregnant right now, and she's probably wrestling with what to do with it since she had a pregnant situation come about out of wedlock.
Exactly.
Yes.
Oh, all right.
I understand every caller, Terry.
Okay.
I don't understand what the hell you're talking about from day to day, but every caller, all on board. Anything else you want to add, John?
No, that's it.
What is Terry doing to you in Terry Cam right now?
I don't know.
Oh, you don't want to know, dude. Okay, anyhow. He's just a lurker, maybe.
Maybe he is.
So Ashley didn't come out and deny she's pregnant.
No,
she's just bashing the people that are asking the questions.
Right. She thinks it's inappropriate.
It's an inappropriate question to ask a woman. And I don't know how we got all engulfed in this conversation. I'm just saying that I don't see why it's that big a deal of a question. If you think someone's pregnant, wouldn't you say, hey, are you pregnant? I heard you might be pregnant.
Right.
Why is it an inappropriate question? Why is she getting all overdone with her wiggling her finger at everyone who's asking the question?
Probably in the same line as her fiancé.
I was waiting for it.
Jeez.
Yeah, just
as the man she's going to marry.
Yes.
Like he said, what was it, yesterday?
Right.
Just because we got engaged doesn't mean she's pregnant.
Doesn't mean you're not either.
Right, but everybody assumes.
Are you or aren't you?
Everybody assumes when you just get engaged because you love somebody, you're automatically pregnant in that Hollywood
You can
music
take the
industry.
assumption right out of the equation if you just answer yes or no.
Why is it any of your business? I got engaged.
Because we want to know.
Well, screw you. I'm not going to tell you, and it's inappropriate, and I'll just do my thing.
Have fun saying screw you to just about everyone until you answer the question, because we're going to keep asking until you answer yes or no. How hard is it to answer yes or no? You'd rather answer none of your business? Well,
yes, because it's not.
It became our business when you became someone in the limelight.
Oh, is that?
When you're someone who's as thrusted in the limelight as Joe Simpson put his daughters in, well, then it becomes people's business. Because your business is not your own when you're a Hollywood celebrity, especially these days. So answer the frickin' question, and don't be shocked that people ask it all the time, because people do want to know about your life, and you can't pick and choose when you want them to know about your life. You can't have it both ways. If you want to be some big superstar like Ashley and Jessica apparently want to and are, well, then you got to deal with questions that you may not be interested in answering just as much as the ones that you are. That comes with the territory. So shut up and answer the question. Are you pregnant or not? Did he knock you up? Yes or no? None of your business, and I resent you asking me because it's none of your business.
She didn't say resent. She just think it's inappropriate.
Maybe you should host TRL. That'd be awesome.
Yeah, maybe you should.
Just drill her like that.
Yeah.
I would drill her like that.
Or not?
I would drill her like that, but I have no interest in being on TV.
Yeah, especially that show.
TV's boring.
Reading off a teleprompter is not exciting?
I don't find it exciting at all. Of course, everything on this show is written on a teleprompter for me, as you can tell, Terry.
Oh, yeah.
Yes. I wish I could be allowed some creativity on this show, but I have to read it just how it's written for me. And John was right. We're late for a break.
Oh, that's right. Okay, good. Hold on. I can't see. Okay, got it. Okay, good. I got it. Oh, I can't see. Yeah.
1-866-663-T-Man. It says on the cue cards. 1-866-663-T-Man. Back after these words.
The T-Man Show.
This video is it's a documentary about how people can be too obsessed with MySpace and what it can do with them.
This could be our audio of the day, Terry.
Okay.
And it can be educational and can highlight a point that some feel need to be made out there. There seems to be an extra emphasis these days, especially over the past week or so, of how MySpace is bringing down the fabric of society. I think it's so overblown, it's ridiculous. I talked about that yesterday. MySpace has not become the root of all the world's problems. Oh, if the MySpace world didn't exist, that girl wouldn't have gotten beaten up in Florida. And if my baby would be he. Shut up, everyone.
Oh, wow.
But some people are going the extra mile, and they're making videos and documentaries in their homes.
Wow.
On how MySpace is bringing down our culture. And that's where we find today's audio of the day, Terry. Now, I don't know if this is just going to be...
audio of the day.
Oh, geez. If you're going to make a jingle out of it, I may not do it anymore.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if I'm going to play all the audio for you. Like yesterday, Terry, I may have to just tease you a little bit here.
Oh, really? I hate being teased.
I'll play most of it, I'm sure.
All right.
We'll see. It's not that long.
This video is it's a documentary about how people can be too obsessed with MySpace and what it can do with them. Or to them. Here we venture into the mind of a warped child.
What?
They take the camera into where their little brother is fully engulfed in the MySpace world, and this is just after they had their brother discover that they had kind of messed with his MySpace page a little bit.
Oh.
So he's on edge already. Okay. And now they're going to take the camera in to get his reaction. And he's about, I'd say, 9 years old, would you say?
Probably.
Does that sound about right?
Yeah, maybe 9, 10.
Really?
9, 10 years old. And they're venturing on in, Terry.
Or to them. Here we venture into the mind of a warped child.
Write him another message.
Okay, so
Whoa!
not off to a great start here. It sounds like Baby Exorcist happening here, Terry, and get used to that, because that's how
high-pitched thing?
High-strung, high-pitched, high everything this little 10-year-old sounds. Keep in mind, he had just fixed up his MySpace page after his brothers had messed with it a few minutes earlier. They wrote one of his friends a message, and you don't like when anyone tampers on your MySpace page, Terry.
Right,
of course. He probably wrote his buddy, "Hey, I love you. I've always loved you.
Especially if you're 10 years old.
Will you make out with me at school tomorrow?"
Oh, wow.
Thanks, big bro, for saying the things I couldn't find myself able to say.
Write him another message.
Oh, jeez.
Wow.
That's the way we're talking to our big brothers.
Yeah.
I'm going to write him a message. I'm going to go on your MySpace.
I thought didn't hear the F word, did I?
I didn't.
No.
There's a few F words in here that I think I all bleeped out, Terry.
Okay.
I think I made the proper preparations, but I did it so quick that I'm not
I
sure.
just heard a go die.
If I missed one, raise your hand.
I'm gonna write him a message. I'm gonna get on your MySpace.
What happened here?
What? Oh, look what you did.
Unplug your
Even the dog is having a hard time with this, Terry. The poor innocent dog. All he wants is, in his world, somewhere, sometime, they'll invent dog space. And until then, he can only just sit around and watch it all unfold with the humans.
Yeah.
Dog space would be nice, wouldn't it, Terry?
I bet there is a dog space. Here, let me go look. I guarantee you there probably
No,
is.
but in the future, once the dogs are really able to navigate and show their personalities and communicate with their fellow dogs.
Sure.
What? Oh, look what you did.
Unplug your
He's so fired up, Terry. He's so energized. He's so possessed over this whole thing that he knocked the plug out of the wall. And he unplugged the computer.
You taunt him about it, too. You unplugged your MySpace.
What happened here?
What? Oh, look what you did.
Unplug your
Oh, my God.
What does MySpace mean to you, Nick?
That is an honest answer.
Oh, man.
Oh, my gosh. This little kid, that's
your hand-
really
You
sad.
got your hand over your mouth,
See,
Terry.
that
You got your hand over your...
concerns
Now it's over
me.
your heart. Your hand is over your heart.
Oh my God, this little kid is just, that's when I go and just delete the whole thing and go, you know what? You need to get outside.
Yeah, you think?
Well, you shouldn't read too much into it. I mean, this is John John's son, Terry. So,
Oh God.
no, this is the regular old kid out there, not John John's son, Terry. This is just a little window into the way 10-year-olds are responding to the MySpace world and how much it means to them.
He does look young.
And what exactly does MySpace mean to you again?
Go outside. Delete.
Got a great scream. I'm kind of jealous of it. He should be like singer for a death metal band. It's awesome.
You're saying he should go outside and enjoy the fresh air?
Yeah, how about you get outside a little bit, play, get
Do they
away
have-
from the computer.
Do they have MySpace out there?
No, they don't.
Oh, well, then I'm out.
Obviously so.
Mm-hmm.
Because if you're screaming everything bitch,
Yeah.
yeah, that's a little...
Well, I told you this was going to be a little bit of an understanding for you of how serious MySpace has gotten.
Oh my God.
What does MySpace mean to you, Nick? Well, why are you so mad?
Because of what you did!
What did I do?
You know damn straight what you did!
Is he standing up and like screaming at his brother? Like, you know damn straight what I mean, is that what he's doing?
Why is that important?
Well, because
if
that's
he's laying down, it doesn't mean
no,
as
no,
much.
no. I mean, because
Great question.
just
He's standing at the kitchen table.
Yeah,
it
that's
looks
what I'm
like
wondering.
he's got a chair there, but he's opting to stand. Yes.
Okay.
Terry's seen
No,
this
I'm wondering.
before. Yeah, there's a chair.
I haven't
If
seen
I
it.
remember, I'm not watching the video right now, obviously, but if I remember the video correctly, he's at the kitchen table. There is a chair that he could opt to sit on, but he's opting to stand instead. And
I think he's standing guard in case anyone tries to come
that's
near him.
right.
Yeah, that's
He's
what I'm
very
wondering.
protective of his laptop, as every 9-year-old should be, Terry. And he's been scarred by his brother and sister and his family members who are kind of having fun with how serious he takes MySpace, and he's not going to let them have at it again.
I guess,
And
yeah.
he will scare them with the pitch of his voice, as he's scaring us all right now.
I love it. I think it's great.
It's kind of cool.
You know, I think his brother's actually kind of a nice brother because a lot of brothers who are older than you would be pummeling you at this point if you called him a bitch. So I think
You
his brother's
think?
actually nice.
His brother's showing some serious restraint, Terry.
Yes.
He's being
But-
screamed at. He's being told to die as soon as possible.
Right. I had some friends who had older brothers who would be killed if they called their older brother a bitch.
Well, but the older brother is kind of
Taunting him.
and expecting it, so it's not like he's taking it serious. That's what it sounds like to me.
He sounds like he's being a typical big brother to Terry.
Right. Yeah, it's like, yeah.
He knows he's getting the most out of his
Right.
brother by not pummeling him, by
Right.
just taunting him like this.
The reaction is what he's hoping for.
Oh, how about
and
the
that's
reaction
what-
of your hand right now?
Yeah.
You
Wow.
punched your microphone by
Yeah,
accident.
yes.
You all right?
Oh, cut it in.
When Terry's arms start flailing,
Oh, look out.
the microphone takes the brunt of it.
Imagine being one of her kids in the car.
Terry, this kid can show you that he has a normal voice, but it doesn't happen until well into the audio.
That's a great scream.
He's got a great scream. He knows it, and he plays it for all it's
You
worth.
should definitely sing. for a band. It's awesome. People try to perfect that kind of scream.
DJ Thick Rick also has already has a reaction to this audio tape, and I haven't even played the majority of it. Yes, Thick Rick, what's up?
Yeah, I only heard like the few minutes that you played, but my cousin acted the same exact way.
Oh, Jesus.
Because he was like my little brother. Me and my brother messed with him because he was like our little brother. We would take away his PlayStation.
Oh,
and he would give the same exact reaction, like start calling us the B word, the F word, and every other word.
Now, when I was 9, I think I was pretty high-strung, Terry, and I could probably scream like this, but I don't know if I could sustain it as long as he has. I mean, he's going a good, and if I keep playing this tape, you'll see he's going a good 6 minutes of nonstop shrieks and screams. That is commitment, Terry.
Yeah.
That is really serious protection over your MySpace account.
Hey, but I was going to say about the MySpace, it don't matter what it is. The MySpace, the PlayStation, it don't matter. Like, kids are going to react a certain way to whatever is their property in that type of tone.
So it doesn't necessarily, in your mind, send a message to you that the MySpace thing is out of control. If it wasn't MySpace, it would be something else, and the kid would be just as high-strung.
Pretty much.
Mm-hmm. All right, that's Thick Rick's reaction. How about Reggie the Garbage Man, who's on the line?
Oh, man, come on, man. These kids need their butts whooped nowadays.
Yeah.
That's all there is to it. My
Terry's
kids
waiting
don't
for your
get out
call.
of control like that.
Yeah.
Terry's applauding you. So you're saying this kid,
Jesus.
who obviously has some issues in
you think?
some regard, Terry, this kid needs his ass whooped? Is that the answer? That's what you guys are thinking?
Yeah.
I mean, he has been kind of taunted and provoked, and, you know, he's at his wit's end.
He's at his wit's end, obviously, and an ass whooping may or may not be the answer. Yes, sir, Reggie the Garbage Man.
No, I'm not saying this answer, but I'm telling these parents need to take control of their kids nowadays, man. They don't know how to handle their children. That's their problem. They let them get away with whatever they want to do.
So this is not something that should be solved on this day. It should have been solved weeks and months and years earlier with this
how
kid.
about mom should have never let him have a MySpace in the first place?
I got to agree
It's
with
too easy, Terry. Then we wouldn't have this great video and audio. Paige, do we have to perhaps get ready to put this audio on the tmanshow.com? Maybe not at this second, but actually start putting it up right now. Yeah, I'll play.
Give him 4 days with me. I'll change his attitude. He'll come back a whole new kid.
Mm-hmm. 4 days with 4 days with Reggie the Garbage Man. This kid ain't worried about his MySpace so much anymore.
I'm a firm believer in what you believe in, Terry.
Good.
Ass whooping.
Yeah, give it up for ass whooping. Yeah. Beating kids, give it up.
Oh, there you go. Wonderful.
Oh, my gosh.
Oh, come on. This is comedy, Terry. Are you kidding me? This kid's
oh, my gosh.
Oh, we forgot we missed the answer again to what MySpace means to.
What does it mean to you, Nick?
That's too much.
It's Little Nick, Terry.
Little Nick.
Why are you so mad?
Because of what you did!
What did I do?
You know damn straight what you did!
Write another message, Joe.
No!
You're gonna write another message?
No!
Who was the message to?
Someone!
Did you know him?
Yeah!
How?
You knew him personally?
Let's go! Boy, every answer has to be.
He is just freaking out.
He's a little fired up, Terry.
But, you know, the brother shouldn't be provoking and prodding at him, though.
But
you know,
it
the
really
parents should
shouldn't
stop
make
that.
his life.
Why? If he doesn't, he has to turn in his big brother card. You gotta be prodding and taunting your little brother.
I think he's
especially when you know your little brother is this ridiculous.
But he's successful at taunting him. You've gotten what you want.
But
no, I gotta get a little more.
I mean, the mom and dad should step in.
The video camera's on. You got to get everything you can get now out of. He probably would have cooled it out if the video wasn't rolling. He's trying to do a documentary here. He's doing this for America.
Don't get me wrong, I love it, but as a parent, they should probably chill it out a little bit.
I did the same thing.
But as a parent,
my little brother, like same exact
Same reaction?
Same,
You messed with his same exact thing? You messed with his MySpace account?
No, he had like a video game that I kept taking away the controller from, and he would just go crazy. Like every time he would get into it, I'd smack it out of his hand, and like bug out. I just couldn't stop. I just didn't have a camera to record.
Yeah.
But
you got to do it.
You got to admit how entertaining it could be, Terry.
But it's crazy that this kid, that it's his life, and it means that much.
He's only 9, Terry. It's not like he's missing work or anything.
But still.
And,
gosh. Crazy.
As entertaining as this is to listen to, it's had to be that much more entertaining to be a part of if you're the big brother, Terry.
I'm sure.
I'm sorry.
Stop laughing.
Did you know him?
Yeah!
How?
You knew him personally?
Oh my gosh.
Dan, just delete his MySpace.
I'm going to take it down.
Just delete it. Just do it already. Come on.
Ruining our family.
Are
Ruining our family.
It's ruining our family, he says to the little...
Is he crying?
And actually now he's so upset at this point that he starts talking like a normal person. That's to show how he's even deeper into his upset mode.
It's ruining our family. Your obsession with MySpace is killing us.
Yeah, so?
He can talk like a normal little boy, Terry. Do you hear that?
Oh, my
Do you
gosh.
believe it? That this is the same child?
Well, it's almost scary that he can shift gears, because then it's like, what's going on in that head?
Oh, no.
How are you trying to get back at me?
Terry's using her psychological brain.
Your obsession with
Planning.
MySpace is killing us.
Yeah, so?
Dan, Nick, what do you care more about, your family or MySpace?
MySpace. Family, bro.
Didn't even take really a second or two of consideration. Asked a question, no need to really feel the question out very long, has an immediate answer.
Yeah.
What's more important, your family or MySpace? MySpace.
Easy decision. Ask me about anything or MySpace. MySpace.
That's the easiest question I've ever been asked in my life.
Right.
Yeah.
Dan, Nick, what do you care more about, your family or MySpace?
MySpace. Family, bro. Bitches. Go die.
Okay.
Wow. I know what he does at school for 6 hours.
But somebody, I think one of the last two callers made the point that if you take anything away from a 9-year-old, a 10-year-old, they're going to react this way. So this isn't necessarily a MySpace thing. If you try to take it like Vinnie the Pooh just said, he took his brother's controller away. His brother was into it at the second. Anything that the 9-year-old is into at the given second, you try to take it away, they're going to react in some harsh fashion. Maybe not to this extent.
Yeah.
You would hope. But they're kind of pushing his buttons a little bit. You're going to delete your MySpace.
I know, it tortures him. Come on, dude, just do it. Just go delete it. Come on, we're going to delete it.
Oh, my God, that's
Hilarious.
crazy.
Jennifer, you're on the air.
Hello.
Yes.
Hi, I'm a nanny out in Snohomish, and this exact same thing happens every single day to me.
You're a
with
nanny?
these kids.
You're a nanny.
I am a nanny.
Oh, okay, yeah, just want to make sure I heard you right. And this is just every day's kind of activity that you're
Every
hearing
day.
here. This doesn't sound extreme to you at all.
No, it's not extreme at all. To me, I will agree with the last caller. It has to do with parenting and parents taking control of their kids and not letting other things parent their kids. And to get reactions like this, they're expecting it. It's expected out of 6 kids. So, it's not.
So you're another
strange to
person that says this in no way reflects on MySpace being something that needs to be more controlled and it's out of control overall with our society.
It is everything. It could be the kid's bike. It could be anything that a child loves and wants to have. They will find a way to freak out about anything.
All the 3 kids that you nanny for will respond in this way.
5 years.
Okay. All right, thank you.
You're welcome.
Very good.
Wow.
Go die.
Wow.
J-Rock.
What's up, T-Man?
You're on the air, J-Rock. What's up, baby?
Hey, how you doing?
Pretty good. What's up?
So I just wanted to talk to Terry about, MySpace isn't always bad.
No, we kind of discussed that
we
yesterday.
did,
I mean, there are positive
Right.
aspects of MySpace that people tend to forget about at times like this.
Yeah. I was just, because I've had a lot of good things come off of MySpace from my point of view, like...
Yeah, he sold 1 billion CDs because of his unleashing of his musical talent on MySpace.
Right.
He's the one, Terry. What, no, seriously, yeah, right. What positives has come to you personally due to MySpace, sir?
Well, I found some, different family members.
Oh, yeah, we got a call like that yesterday.
Yeah, the adoption thing. And
we had a woman yesterday who was able to find her biological brother after so many years of living without knowing where he was, who he was, how he was, and because of MySpace, she has a relationship with him now.
You find old classmates or old girlfriends who now married guys a lot less attractive than you. That sort of thing.
If that's possible, yes.
I understand that, and
So
I do.
Who did you find, J-Rock?
I found two of my cousins, you know, that I kind of grew up with when I was a kid, and they kind of left the state, and I just kind of...
And you probably would have lived 100 years and been dead and gone without ever having contact with them again if it were not for MySpace.
No,
Definitely.
Mm-hmm.
I understand that, but you again also understand. I think that, you know, there's an age. I mean, 9, 10. I don't necessarily think they should have a MySpace.
Well,
but that, I mean,
apparently this kid does.
he
Obviously,
would have a response
does.
for you, Terry. That's for sure.
Right.
Yes.
No, I totally agree, though. I don't think, like, younger kids should have a MySpace, like, you know, under, like, 13 or 14, but...
Well,
just in 14 years old, why can't they have a MySpace?
Don't you technically have to be? Don't you technically have to be 14?
Yes, but
this kid ain't 14. I'll tell you that right now. He may be 9, he may be 10. We may not be able to figure out his exact age, but we could definitely be sure he ain't 14.
11 tops.
Write another message to him. You're gonna write another message.
Oh, the chaos going on in this house, Terry.
Who was the message to?
Someone!
Did you know him?
Yeah!
How?
You knew him personally?
Now he's pounding on the kitchen table.
wow. Jeez.
Is this the kid you want your child playing with?
No.
You knew him personally? Dan, just delete his MySpace.
That's the line right
Just do it already. It's ruining our family.
Oh my God.
Your obsession with MySpace is killing us.
Yeah, so?
It sounds so different all of a sudden.
Yes.
When you hear his normal voice, it almost sounds weird now.
Dan, Nick, what do you care more about, your family or MySpace?
MySpace.
The video is, as we now speak, up on the tmanshow.com, so you can enjoy both the audio version and the video of this possessed breakdown of a 10-year-old child, give or take a year or so.
Jeez.
Over his siblings taunting him that they're going to not only write his friends when he's not looking on his MySpace account, but in fact, perhaps delete his entire MySpace existence.
Whoa.
And he's not too excited about that.
Crazy. Oof.
A lot of people want to respond to this. 1-866-663-T-Man. We'll play a little bit more maybe after this timeout. The T-Man Show.
Police in Florida have just released the 911 call alerting them to this videotape beating of a teenage cheerleader. It's a tape that's provoked outrage around the country.
Yeah, we talked about the teenage cheerleader beating video.
Yes.
More than just a couple of times, Terry, as you know.
Right.
Well, now the releasing of the audio tape of the 16-year-old girl who got beaten for a half hour. She apparently, when she eventually did get away from the 6 girls and the 2 boys who were lookouts outside, she ran to a friend's house, and her friend's mom and her called 911. Mm-hmm. And now they have the tape that we can all listen to. You want to hear that?
Yes.
That's what you need. To have to run over. Hopefully this friend is a little bit more reliable than the other friends you thought you had.
We've heard what happened at the other house. Well, we're part 2.
You thought that was...
Stop.
You thought that was rough?
Oh, man.
Come on in, Knuckles.
Oh, yeah, Knuckles will get you every time, man. She's such
Police
a
in
badass.
Florida have just released the 911 call alerting them to this videotape beating of a teenage cheerleader. It's a tape that's provoked outrage around the country.
Yeah.
We're hearing for the first time from the victim of that sickening cheerleader beating that was caught on tape. Police have released the 911 call the 16-year-old Florida girl made just after the attack.
I just got jumped. You just got what, jumped? Yes, ma'am. And do you know who did it? Yes, I do.
The victim of the attack called from a friend's house and breaks down recounting what happened.
I lived there and they told me to hurry up and come home, and then I ate one of them because I was too scared.
Oh, man, when girls are crying, you just can't understand a damn word of it. They'd like to have subtitles of what you're saying, but they can't figure the damn thing, huh?
They're trying to play it really slow.
And it's obviously understandable, as you know,
Right,
Terry.
right.
Even I, who gets sickened by nothing, Even I was outraged over the cowardly act of these 6 teenage girls.
Yes.
Show some guts. At least if you want to fight someone, fight out in public where people can make sure it's fair, you know? Not behind closed doors with 2 dudes acting as lookout. I read even more about this where the dudes at some point said, hey, you're too loud in there. People are going to get suspicious of what's going on in there. Suspicious. As they're beating the crap out of this girl for 30 minutes. And she's begging for dear life. She's begging just to be allowed to run her ass, her little chicken ass home. I mean, chicken in a, not that she's chicken as far as scared, but it's a small, little 78-pound ass.
Yeah.
Well, she was scared, but for rightful reasons.
Right.
My kids don't want a fair fight now. They want to fix it so they win.
Recounting what happened.
I lived there, and they told me to hurry up and come home, and then each one of them comes out of his room.
Then her friend's mother gets on the phone and finishes the story.
She was gone, and they said, hurry up and come home. And when she walked in the house, each one came out of a different room and attacked her.
Wow, it's like a scary movie. You know, one comes out of one room, another comes out of another room. What? Another comes out of another room. Oh, this room ain't safe for you.
Oh,
it's like a freaking nightmare.
Yeah.
No matter where you turn.
No matter where it's like a bad dream.
Right.
Dawn of the Dead, man, but with real people instead of zombies.
Okay, well, I'll run away over here. Oh, geez, there's another one.
Another
You're
zombie.
looking at him going, wait, we're friends, right?
We cheered together.
Right.
Well, you wrote a couple of nasty things about us on MySpace, and now your 30-minute beating is what's
about to
happen. And no matter how hard you cry or beg for mercy, we're not going to let up.
That's standard procedure for anybody that writes bad things on MySpace, so just absorb it and shut up.
She was gone, and they said, hurry up and come home. And when she walked in the house, each one came out of a different room and attacked her.
The alleged attackers, 6 girls and 2 boys, face charges including kidnapping and battery. They videotaped the beating with the intention of putting it online.
She's got blood in her mouth, and she's got a big old knot on her left eye. And we think that she got a tooth broke. And I'm a nurse, and she doesn't look too good right now.
Wow, is that your clinical opinion? Anyway, tooth broke, blood in the mouth, knot on her eye. She didn't even pick up on the fact that she got hearing loss due to the 30-minute beating, but that's hard to detect, I'm sure.
What?
That's hard to verify when you're just giving someone an overview from even a nurse's perspective.
And she's got a big old knot on her left eye, and we think that she got a tooth broke. And I'm a nurse, and she doesn't look too good right now.
All the teens are now out on bail.
Really?
Wow.
All of them are out on bail.
Yeah.
Wow. That doesn't make me feel good.
No.
I'm just sitting around waiting for them to get theirs now. These teenage, sniveling, cowardly, gutless girls. I'm waiting for them to get theirs, and they're out on bail. They're at cheer practice right now.
They are.
There'd be some bricks through some window if I was living in their town, Terry.
Oh, yeah. Magic fingers and all up in the air going, we're out. Rah, rah, rah.
Oh, jeez. Well, I hope they're not acting like that, Terry.
I bet you they are.
Even if they're not. Me and some of my tough fellas.
Yeah.
Let's go kick some girls' asses.
Yeah, let's go throw some bricks through some 16-year-old girls' windows. Yeah. Let's really do it right today. Write some messages on there. Oh, you think you're tough, bitches? Wow. Seriously, though, Terry, doesn't that just make you more outraged to hear that these girls are out?
Absolutely, it does. Absolutely. Because I want them to stay there.
Overly cocky, think they're prettier than they are, ridiculous girls are out.
Sure.
Thinking that when someone thinks they're more than they are, it annoys you enough, all right?
Sure, yes. Understand that, yes.
Can't imagine someone behaving like that. But then you compound that with what these girls did to this tiny little girl who was begging for them to stop and was trapped like a rat in a cage. And you now hear that they're out and probably making jokes about it. And you're telling me you're not coming along with me?
I'm with you.
Throw some bricks through some windows?
Man, I'm with you.
And that's me showing restraint.
I'm not even... the mom calling 911, I wouldn't even be calling 911 back then.
Do?
I would have already went to the grandma's house and said, you want to beat up my daughter? Okay, come on.
That's not her daughter. This is a friend's mom.
I understand that, but still, even as a friend's mom, you would still want to...
The friend's mom did the right thing, Terry.
I know she did.
She tried to console her, it sounded like, to some degree, and reported the situation, and I don't think marching over there would have been... And what friend's mom is really going to care that much that she's going to go over and want to fight the girls for the friend's daughter?
Well, I think just look at the response that everybody has given. So many people wanted to get on.
You don't have to be a friend.
You don't have to be a friend.
I want to kill him.
Yeah, I know that, but she didn't know. She didn't see the videotape. The friend's mom didn't see the videotape. She probably didn't even know the extent of it. She saw the damage that was done to the girl.
That would anger you.
It would anger you, but not as much as actually being able to witness through watching the video what really happened there and seeing her beg to just let me go, let me run out of here. And then they say, no, you're not leaving yet. You're going to get more of a beating. And then they start pounding on her again.
But if I hear 8 16-year-old girls jumped my daughter's friend, I may go over there.
Right.
Are they still there?
Yeah, where are they? Where's the house? Let's go.
The average mom, though, isn't tough enough to start whooping ass on 6 teenage girls.
But the average mom, the average mom is not, it's one thing to do to attack the girl. But for whatever reason, the mom, you're not going to necessarily just attack mom.
Okay, fine.
Parent. Do you see? You know what I'm saying?
Well,
an adult.
they may. These girls don't seem like
that's the case.
Some 2-year-old bitch.
Yeah.
Don't sound like the brightest.
I do.
They don't sound like the brightest girl in the world. You say you do, Terry, but you think your little short, squatty, tough little self there. You have a nice body. Don't get me wrong.
Well, but you definitely
are going to be able to handle yourself. But if these girls really start to turn on you and really start to get physical with you, these are 6 girls.
But when your adrenaline is going, yeah, fine, you get one punch in. But guess what? That's the last.
So what
punch.
you're saying
adrenaline is going.
If I'm understanding you correctly, what you're saying is you like your chances against these 6 teenage girls.
Absolutely, I do.
Oh, my God.
I think if that happened to my sister,
you'd get pounded.
I think my mom would be doing 6 life sentences.
Right.
What are you, a ninja warrior, Terry?
I didn't say I was.
Maybe 2-on-1 you can handle. Well, Andre the Giant didn't even do more than 2-on-1 handicap matches. But you're going to take 6 girls who all together decide to attack you?
Yeah.
You're going to take 6 16-year-old girls, and you're going to be able to handle yourself.
What do you have? You're again the adrenaline and who?
You better count on a lot of adrenaline.
Oh, you believe me? Believe me. I would have tons of it.
You better count on septic tanks in reserve of adrenaline, Terry, because if you start to run out of adrenaline, they're going to kick your ass.
Absolutely.
Just break the jaw of one, and then hopefully no one else will volunteer.
It's amazing how everyone thinks they can take on 6 people at a time. Who do people think they are? I don't care if you're an adult male. It'd be tough to take on 6 people at a time, even if they're girls, because they start ticking at you and pulling, hitting here,
but again,
grabbing that, and
you're at least gonna give it. You're at least gonna give it a good old try.
Oh yeah, that's 4 fingers. Not trying fine.
You may give it a good old try, but you may lose, Terry.
I may lose, but there's going to be some damage.
You said you like your chances.
I like my chances, and I'll take them on. And sure, there's going to be some hair pulling and maybe a broken bone on me, but there's going to be definitely broken bones on her.
That's what a friend's mom really is looking for. Not even my daughter, and I got a broken rib. Great. The friend's mom did the right thing. Ridiculous.
You're right.
Now, what would Mr. Speakman do?
Jeff Speakman, the perfect weapon?
That's right. If he saw that.
See, if you're the perfect weapon, if you're Jeff Speakman, the perfect weapon, then maybe you like your chances. But Terry Free, I don't know if she's ever been nicknamed the perfect weapon.
Have you, Terry? Nicknamed a lot of things.
You can correct me if I'm wrong. I know you've been nicknamed a lot of things, and a lot of them start with the word perfect. But as far as ever being called the perfect weapon, I don't know if that's ever been a label that you've been given. Is that right?
That is correct, and I have never claimed to be the perfect weapon.
Or let's say you weren't the friend's mom. Let's say you were the mom. And
my God.
And your daughter comes home and tells you how they each came out of a different room and they attacked me and they assault. And then I understand if you want to march over there. Absolutely. I told you I would march over there if it was my daughter.
Right.
But do you still like your chances if they start attacking you?
Yes.
You're crazy. Crazy! All right, let's have 6 16-year-old girls come down right now and assault Terry Free and see how tough she really is.
But you're not going to get the same reaction unless she sees her daughter getting her ass kicked.
Right.
Okay, you got to factor that in.
It's a whole different ballgame.
Well, that's a different adrenaline rush than Terry was talking about it being a friend's mom.
But still, I think that if it's somebody that you are, as a friend, you know pretty well, and that's what it sounds like, you still have this protective mode.
Yeah, but not nearly the same kind of adrenaline rush as it being your own daughter who comes home with a knot on her.
Pretty close, though, I think.
But even if you go over to the house to confront these girls and say, what the hell do you... And one of the girls even steps up to take a strike at you, then it's all over. You're going, oh, hell.
And then you
forget that.
And then you like your chances.
Yes.
Against 6 girls.
Yes.
With 2 dudes looking out.
Because I think when it comes to...
Yeah, you got to get through the dudes first. You won't even get in the house. They have some big-time security.
No, the dudes let you through, but they won't let you back out. You still like your chances?
Yeah.
Well,
2 6-year-old guys? That'd be my dream.
Hot Shot's ready. Me and Hot Shot. Let's go.
Again, there's a big difference between 2 and 6.
And she's got a big old knot on her left eye.
Mm-hmm. Wow.
They videotaped the beating with the intention of putting it online.
What part did I want to hear again? There's something I wanted to hear again here.
Then her friend's
I wanted to hear about how they each came out of a different room.
mother gets on the phone and finishes the story.
She was gone, and they said, hurry up and come home. And when she walked in the house, each one came out of a different room and attacked her.
The alleged attackers, 6 girls and 2 boys.
That's how planned they had it.
I know.
That's the other factor. Not only was it a pack mentality, not only was it just beyond brutal against a 79-pound girl, but it was so planned out that they lured her to the house. They had the lookouts ready. They each were, hey, let's each really scare her by coming out of a different room, and we'll take our time and just beat her to a pulp.
Walk out with the eyes wide shut, masks on, and robes.
Mm-hmm.
Really scare the hell out of her.
Didn't see the movie, but I'm sure it makes sense to a lot of people. That's again how outrageous this whole thing is, Terry.
Face charges, including kidnapping and battery. They videotaped the beating with the intention of putting it online.
All right. So do you think if that was my daughter and I went over there and beat the crap out of 6 girls, do you think a jury would put me in jail? Well, I mean, they're not like in the hospital. They're beat up. They got black eyes, and, they're okay.
Well, we'll come down to the circumstances. Were you attacked, or you initiated the...
No, I just walk in. Did you guys do this to my daughter? Yes, we did. Bam, bam, bam. Six punches, and they're all laying there. Yes.
And you are you?
I'm me. I'm 32-year-old guy, or whatever I am.
32, 300 pounds.
Yes.
285, 290, yes. Whatever you are these days.
And my daughter was just savagely beaten. I went over and took care of him. Would I go to jail?
You would go to jail.
Really?
Yes.
A jury would say you didn't have the right to do that?
Jury would say you didn't have the right to do that, yes.
Wow.
Now, maybe
sad.
Public America, Joe America, public guy, a person out there is going to say, well, everyone would have done the same thing, but by the law, you would be in jail. Yes.
Wow, that's too bad.
Might be worth it.
How much time are we talking? I don't want to know if it's worth it or not.
You'd probably do about, I'd say, I don't know, throw out a year.
A year in jail?
Probably have to do a year. If you really started, damaging all of them with throwing right crosses on their jaw and stuff.
No permanent damage, but they're all laying there holding their jaws.
Right.
Okay.
Does one out of 6 have a broken jaw?
Yes.
Okay, then you're doing a year.
A year for a broken jaw? On a
I think that puts it over the top, yeah.
Really?
Yeah. But it might be worth it.
All right, what if I hold them down?
Any man can do a year.
What if I hold them down and toot on their foreheads? Do I get a year for that?
You hold them down to what?
Toot on their foreheads.
Oh, well, you did that to your wife last night, so it doesn't really matter. Yeah.
Wow, you think a jury would convict a guy for doing that?
We call that foreplay.
Right. Mm-hmm. That's sad to me.
1-866-663-T-Man. So a lot of people are still waiting to comment on the last. We're hitting people a lot of audio this morning, Terry.
I know.
Let me go to Mike and Tracy. You're on the air, Mike.
How you doing, T-Man?
Pretty good, sir. What can I do for you?
I just wanted to say that I think the little kid was in the heat of the moment, and everyone's, sitting there ripping on him, taunting him, and when he said, he cares more about MySpace than his family.
Yes.
I just think he was out to defy everything.
Well, at that point, yeah, I don't think he could take that at face value. I don't think you can, if you really asked him, and he had to actually lose one or the other, his family would go away forever, or MySpace would go away forever. I think he would choose MySpace going away forever. But he was kind of a little bit worked up, as you might have heard in the audio in the last segment. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I heard it.
Yeah. I think it's safe to say he was a little bit worked up.
Just a little.
Yeah. And when you're worked up, maybe clear thinking isn't the most prominent thing going on in your mind there.
Yeah.
All right? Mike? Yeah. Tiny, good morning.
What's up?
How are you, sir?
Man, 2 comments. First,
Number 1.
The little 9-year-old kid yelling, that's the parents' fault. They should have been grabbed him up by his neck.
All right.
And number 2, I wouldn't go after the girls. I'd be sitting there waiting on the parents' ass.
Yeah, that's my instinct, too. I don't know why Hotshot has visions of walking over and taking on 16-year-old girls at once.
Yeah, it'd be hard not to.
Well, I could take on the 6 girls at once because I'm showing up with 1 in the hole and 17 in the clip.
Wow.
For real. That's probably how some parents feel.
You had me one in the hole.
Tupac said it. Revenge is like the sweetest joy next to getting. Ask Vinnie the last of that.
You want to fill in the blank?
I do. I'm ready.
All right.
Oh, you can't say it out loud.
Yeah, I can.
You can't say it on the radio. Can't say it on the radio.
Okay, it's a P word. I know, yes.
Yeah.
You can. Well, all right, go ahead. And number 2 comment.
That was it. I wanted to comment on the kid and the girls. I'm sorry, I wouldn't go after the girls. The parents, I hadn't seen nothing about the parents of the girls that did it.
Well, one of the parents was on the Today Show and just came off as an outright idiot.
I heard one of the dads also sound like an idiot.
They didn't take the test before they had kids.
One of the dads sound like an idiot, too?
Yeah, he said that his daughter should not be punished as hard because his daughter didn't hit her physically, but was there.
Well, it's pretty surprising that these parents who have kids such as this are coming off as idiots.
The kids always
Southern justice.
You shouldn't be shocked.
Southern
Parents love to make excuse for their kids. They do it all the time.
No, I'm being facetious.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah.
You have to administer Southern justice.
Yeah.
Southern justice is dragging the parents through the nearest parking lot as long as your car got gas in it.
Yeah, but Tiny, if your daughter got attacked, you wouldn't want to do anything to the girls that attacked your daughter?
Oh, come on, Tiny. Yeah, he would be there in a minute.
I want the parents.
You do both.
Well, probably.
That's the reality of Tiny.
Yeah, but Tiny
First
knows.
he's doing the girls, and then he's going after the
Tiny
parents.
knows he can't actually put his hands on the 16-year-old girls, because if he did, they would probably die.
Probably fry.
And he knows not to do that, right? Even though you would think to do that, you wouldn't do that. Just like I got on the parents of the 16-year-old girl for not showing any real emotion over this.
Yeah.
But even if you're showing emotion, even if you're trying to get your levels of frustration and anger out, you're not going to start attacking the 16-year-old girls as much as you'd like to, as much as you feel you deserve to. You're not going to do it.
No.
Unless you're Hotshot.
No, man.
Yeah, Hotshot's there.
Hotshot still wouldn't be able to control himself. He has to.
Well, you're not going to gain no reputation for whipping the little 16-year-old girls, at least if you got the parents.
Well, I don't know if you're really worried about your reputation at this point.
Right.
No, not
Worry
really.
about your daughter.
Your daughter was pummeled from pillar to post, and you have a daughter, Tiny, so I know this probably
Yes, I do.
is
Yeah.
something you can relate to. How old's your daughter?
8.
She's 8.
Yep.
All right, well, she's getting close to the age where she could be attacked by girls who could put together some kind of scheme like that.
Absolutely. She's at that age now.
So
Yeah.
you should be able to envision something like this and how it would sit with you in your mind if your daughter came home looking like she's been brutalized.
I'd be so mad I'd turn white.
And if I get
That's pretty mad, Tiny.
If I could get this car to run, I'd go over there and kick their ass.
Yeah. You wait till I get on it. You wait till this car starts.
Can somebody come over here and jump me, please?
Oh, geez. Like my daughter just was?
Yeah.
Not as impactful when you're trying to put your right thumb up in the air, trying to hitchhike over and kick someone's ass.
Where are you going? I'm going to kick someone's ass.
Jay, and you're on the air, Jay. Yes. How are you, sir?
I just comment about that 9-year-old on MySpace. What it comes down to is something I was really passionate about. When I was younger, and my brother, my little brother, he was passionate about Street Fighter 3 or Street Fighter 2, whatever it was.
So was I.
Anyway, I just kept kicking his butt, kept in the corner, kept doing that Haruken or whatever, and
The fireball. Right. I'm right there with you.
yeah, fireball, exactly. Anyway, before I knew it, I got a right hook to the ear.
You got a right hook to the ear by your big brother or your little brother? Or your little brother.
Yeah.
Wow.
Please get pissed off in that
So
game.
what'd you do?
None. I couldn't hear, and my ear was numb for about 2 hours. So.
Really? From your little brother?
Yeah.
When little brothers get freaked out.
Tear him up.
Obviously, little brothers have a tendency to get freaked out, as those who heard what we just played earlier this morning. For those who haven't, maybe I'll play it right now in its entirety, Terry.
Crazy. Get your ears ready.
Terry doesn't like this audio.
I don't, because it's too much.
But it is a case study for those who feel, based on, it all ties in together, Terry. The 16-year-old girl who got her ass beat and made that 911 call that we just listened to. Every story seems to have some tie into MySpace or the MySpace world, quote unquote. Watch my fingers, Terry. The MySpace world, if you will. But nothing maybe directly spells out the MySpace obsession that I've come across lately, Terry. More than this case study put together under the roof of a common family, I would imagine, out there, Terry, with big brother and big sister taunting little brother's obsession with his MySpace.
This video is it's a documentary about how people can be too obsessed with MySpace and what it can do with them.
Isn't it great that the average person can just turn on their video camera and decide to make a documentary?
Right.
I mean, you used to need to have some credibility.
Right.
You used to need to have some funding, some people backing you.
Not anymore.
A reputation. Now you can just flip on your video camera and stick it on YouTube, and you have, in fact, made a documentary.
You have.
Isn't that nice?
It is.
This guy sounds like the artsy, too cool guy from MySpace, too, by the way, if you tell by his voice.
He's getting really into the fact that he thinks he's doing a service for America right now, when really all he's after is taunting his little brother. That's really it.
This video is about, it's a documentary about how people can be.
Does it sound Canadian to you?
Sounds lame to me. It's like one of those like artsy dorks that like loves theater and film, and I'm going to be don't be on MySpace.
But yet he loves taunting his little brother. You'd think the theater artsy
that is the quality
dude,
I like, yes.
The artsy dude isn't as into taunting his little brother as this guy turns out to be.
This video is about, it's a documentary about how people can be too obsessed with MySpace and what it can do with them. Or to them. Here we venture into the mind of a warped child.
Nice setup.
Write him another message.
Little brother starts right in with the possessed sound, Terry.
Yeah.
But you have to, again, keep in mind that the big brother, who's apparently just trying to do this for an educational purpose, who's putting together this documentary, had just moments earlier written an unauthorized email on his brother's MySpace account to a friend of his.
Right.
That his little brother found out about and was very disturbed in discovering. You know, if someone sends an email and pretends that they're you,
yeah,
it doesn't matter what they wrote, you're not happy about it.
Right. That's funny.
And that's why little brother is already like, you know, DEFCON 5 here.
Another message. I'm going to write him a message. I'm going to get on your MySpace.
What happened here?
What? Oh, look what you did.
Unplug your MySpace. Get my MySpace.
What does MySpace mean to you, Nick?
Everything, bitch.
Why are you so mad?
Because of what you did.
What did I do?
You know damn straight what you did.
Write another message to him.
No!
You're going to write another message.
No!
Oh, the poor dog.
Who was the message to?
Someone!
Did you know him?
Yeah!
How?
You knew him personally?
Oh, wow.
Dan, just delete his MySpace.
No!
Just do it already. Come on.
Oh, my gosh.
It's ruining our family. Your obsession with MySpace is killing us.
Yeah, so? Dan, Nick, what do you care more about, your family or MySpace? MySpace. Family, they're all bitches.
Bitch.
You bitch. Go die.
Look what you did. You unplugged it again. I'm unplugging it, you psycho.
MySpace. You die. We just showed this when you're like a senior in high school. When MySpace doesn't exist anymore.
Oh, the thought of MySpace not existing has really set him off.
Wow. Don't you dare intimate that might not be around when I'm a senior.
The sister.
That is so terrible.
The sister tells this 10-year-old, 9-year-old, whatever this dude is, that when he becomes a senior in high school, he's going to realize how ridiculous he was acting.
Yeah.
At a time when MySpace doesn't even exist anymore. And, that sets him off, Terry. MySpace not existing?
Right.
When MySpace doesn't exist anymore.
What are you going to do when MySpace goes away?
Just go away, leave me alone.
If you could say anything to Tom right now, what would you say?
To go kill you.
Why?
God, you're a f***ing bitch. Go die.
How many friends do you have?
Me.
Oh, jeez. All right, anyway.
Oh, my goodness.
If you could say something to Tom right now, what would it be?
Oh, is that what the question was? I was trying to figure out what they asked him. Yeah. If you could say something to Tom right now,
that's
what
his
would it be?
idol. Is he big hero? Tom from MySpace.
Well, Tom was pretty cool.
That would be cool. I could say something to him too. Hey,
With that picture in the mirror.
can I get $10?
Yeah,
You have a lot of money now.
Yeah.
Let me hear that question one more time.
you just say anything to Tom right now? What would you say?
I'll kill you.
I'll kill you. I don't think he meant Tom. I think he's very appreciative towards Tom.
Oh, he loves Tom.
For developing the greatest invention in the history of a 9-year-old who isn't technically supposed to have a MySpace account anyway.
He prays to Tom every night before he goes to bed.
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, who doesn't? But
Church of MySpace is growing rapidly.
That's right. They may have to rewrite the Bible.
They love it.
Yes.
They have their own. They don't look at any other Bible. They have their own.
Mm-hmm.
They're okay with it.
Terry, what does this audio mean to you besides having to now raise your earphones again? Yes.
Yeah. Well, like I said, I agree with the callers that it is parents that need to get on their kids a little bit more. But geez, just take it away. It's too obsessed.
I think it's at the point where obviously you can't take it away from this kid.
No, you need to.
No,
you seriously need to take it away.
This kid is experiencing some serious mental...
It's rehab from MySpace. That's what it is for this kid.
No rehab has ever been work cut out for the people who are trying to... You have to have an intervention for a 9-year-old?
It looks that way.
Nick. Is that the kid's name?
Yeah.
Grandma and Grandpa made the drive over. We have to have this talk.
Right.
Wow.
That is scary. That is one of those days when you're like going, my kids need to, technology is taking over their lives.
Well, it'd be the same reaction if we took gay phone operator's web camera away from them, Terry.
Yeah, that is true.
Because he is obsessed with Tari Cam. There are a lot of people that are becoming... See, you're a hypocrite because you realize there are people becoming obsessed with Tari Cam in the same way that Nick here, 9-year-old Nick, is obsessed with MySpace.
Yeah.
He would definitely cry.
Let's go over and take it.
Ooh.
If I were to send Vinnie the Pooh
over there,
over to gay phone operator's little studio apartment.
Wow. You know what? Don't do it.
His little ghetto studio. Is he on right now? Is he on Tari Cam?
He is. Yes, he is.
Loves it.
If I were to send little... Well, I don't want to call you little, but compared to gay phone operator, little Vinnie the Pooh over to take away, rip it out of the wall of gay phone operator's little studio apartment to take his webcam away, and he couldn't be a part of Tari Cam on a regular basis, you'd have the same reaction from an adult male, Terry. So don't make it like this is a problem with the youth out there, the kids of America.
Just give me the word.
Oh, wow. He's waiting on the word. He'll get in his car and follow orders to rip that camera out of the wall.
Might choke him with it.
You see, just before it unplugs, you choking gay phone operator with his own webcam wire.
Great.
Yeah. You kidding me?
That would be a pretty good moment. I may have to all set it up all nice like this.
This video is it's a documentary about how people can be too obsessed with MySpace and what it can do with them.
I think you proved your point.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure when this guy started talking, most people were like, oh, whatever, I don't think I'm going to get much out of this. I think he went the extra mile in proving that there may be a slight problem out there.
Right.
This kid's reaction was a little over the top, I think one might agree. Right, Terry?
Yeah. A little much.
Should we send Vinnie over? Vinnie doesn't seem too scared. I would be a little scared. I mean, gay is kind of a big and burly and he's a homosexual.
Oh, yeah. At least in my words.
And he doesn't seem to have any problem with hitting on guys that he knows aren't gay.
Hearing him cry and scream like that.
And if you're planning on ripping his webcam out of the wall or wherever it's hooked up to, he may try to hit you with a little bit of retaliation, You're not worried at all?
That is true.
Like a tongue?
I mean, you're freshly lined up this way.
Yeah, so lined up.
Mm-hmm. I don't need looking all clean. You sure you want to get involved in this morning? You want me to give you the orders?
I don't need cheddar cheese on the line.
Oh.
But I'm ready for the orders.
Wow.
Got the clean white striped shirt on today?
Yeah, right.
BTP is not coming in my house again.
Oh, wow. It's not invited back.
No, I'll climb up the fire escape, gay.
Mm-hmm.
Is that code for something? It's got a gay code, I don't know.
Tasha, you're on the air. Hello.
Hello?
Yes, what's up?
Hi, so I just have a comment about girls that beat up the other girl.
Yes.
First of all, I would not go over there to beat up the girls. I would get 6 of my nieces, cousins, or whatever to go over there and whoop the girl's ass.
So you'd get together an immediate spur-of-the-moment posse to head over there and do the dirty work.
Exactly.
Well, what if people are like, well, I'm on MySpace right now. I'm playing some video games. I'm sorry that our family member there got her ass beat, but I'm a little busy right now. You might get a little frustrated in how it might be more difficult than you think to put together this impromptu little posse.
No, definitely. I come from a big family. I have plenty of nieces,
lot to choose from,
nephews, everything to come over there and
I would hope, I would hope if some family member got abused, like this girl got abused, and that's an understatement, that her family members would come to her rescue.
I don't typically think vigilante justice is a good idea, but in this case I do.
Yeah, I'm not one who's trying to condone vigilante justice, and yet here I am talking about throwing bricks through this girl's windows when I got bailed out, and I'm serious about it, Terry. I'm joking.
It's weird, the reaction that it's provoked out of people. Yeah, I feel the same way.
And usually when you play anything, when you talk about anything, when you discuss, when you hear anything on this program, there tends to be a majority and then a minority opinion. Yes, some people agree, and most don't, or most feel this way, but some don't. On this one, everyone's outraged that these 16-year-old girls wants to take a piece out of them.
I know. I'm in line with you.
Every element of the story is just so irritating. These girls thinking they're these 16-year-old brats, and
I know.
As if high school's not tough enough for teenage girls, you know.
Yes.
Yeah.
They need this.
And at no point did any of these girls step up and say, okay, I think she had enough.
Yeah, nobody ever stopped or anything.
This ain't right.
Well, and that's
not a trace of remorse.
Not a trace.
And that's the thing. The one girl
we got to put it in them.
Right.
Oh, yeah. It's our job to put it in.
Is that what we get to do?
Yeah.
Okay.
The T-Man Show.
Vinnie.
Hello?
Can you hear me, Vinnie the Pooh?
Yes, sir.
Jerry, as we speak, Vinnie the Pooh is in his vehicle. He is headed over to the miserable abode of one gay phone operator, the real welfare-like just environment that he lives in, Terry.
Wow.
To the slums of the country we go this morning. That's where Vinnie the Pooh will be headed. And he is going to hopefully successfully attempt nonetheless, to get into gay phone operator's apartment, his little studio apartment, 4x6 jail cell, basically, and rip his webcam from his computer and take it away from him, Terry.
Oh, my God, GPO is upset. He can't even type. He's not getting in my building.
Well, he's going to make every effort, aren't you, Vinny?
Every last effort.
And, we're all caught up in the reaction of the 10-year-old that we played from this morning, as you know.
Right.
It inspired us to... your reaction was, well, this is just a microcosm of the way youth of America is behaving and acting and obsessed and just without any respect. The way he's telling his siblings to die and using the F word at age 9. And I'm telling you... it's no different than the way gay phone operator reacts if he gets his webcam taken away and he's not able to be a part of his obsession, which is Tari Cam.
He would literally cry. Got it.
Yes, he would. He would cry. And he'll probably try to do a lot more. He'll probably, I don't know. Oh, jeez. I don't want to say this with this music out. It may scare you that much more, Vinnie the Pooh, but you're all smiles now driving over to his place, but how would you be if you're pinned down, being sodomized with no lube? I mean, how would you feel if he somehow gets you into that posture, Vinnie the Pooh? I mean, you are, last we checked, only 140 pounds.
You know what, man? That's a risk I'm willing to take.
Not that scared, huh?
Not at all, my friend.
Maybe it doesn't scare him.
Doesn't sound like it, no.
He has left his desk. He's not even in front of the cam right now.
He's making preparations?
Yeah, I think he is.
We gave him the warning. So
yeah.
How far away would you say you are from gay phone operators' home as we speak right now, Vinnie the Pooh?
I'd say about 5 minutes, if not less.
5 minutes or less. Wow.
And the green lights are helping, too. I ain't get stopped yet. Oh, it's that much easier, my friend.
All the lights are lining up, Terry. All the stars. cars are in place and lined up just perfectly for this morning to be a landmark morning, the last morning perhaps Gay will ever be able to participate on Terry Cam because Vinnie the Pooh rips his webcam and takes it from his home. Like a thief in the night, Terry.
Yes.
And yet it's the morning. You do the math.
It's more
Coming out of his wall
it's a service,
and
though, for Kay, right? I mean, it's a service. He needs to chill out a little
Oh,
bit.
Terry, this needed to happen. Yes, Hotshot, this needed to happen so long ago. It's not even funny.
Oh, he just left.
Okay, phone
I
numbers.
am not in the mood today.
Oh, wow. Today. So in most days, he would be in the mood for this, huh?
I don't know.
Okay, he's not gonna need his camera anyway.
Well, I told you, he'd have the same reaction as the kid you were condemning, Terry.
Definitely.
Wow.
Well, let me see why he's not in the mood. Which side of his bipolar?
Yeah. What personality do we have today?
Ruined a good song.
He ruined a good song?
I played a nice song.
Is he under Vinnie the Pooh's breath? He said he ruined a good song?
I did.
Morning.
What's your problem?
I'm tired. I'm not in the mood for this
You
today.
don't have to be in any mood. You don't have to be rested or energized. It's just,
Hand over your camera.
Just hand over your camera. That's all. You can actually just
You know
drop,
what? It's my goddamn camera.
you can just
don't
drop it
need
out of the window. You don't.
He doesn't even need to come to your house.
He doesn't even need to get in your
water
house.
on his goddamn head. You know what? It's my camera. I'm not giving up my camera. I didn't do anything
Camera.
with it.
Well, then he's going to have to take it from you physically. He's going to have to break in your home in whatever means possible. If he has to damage your place, that's perfectly okay with me, to get your webcam. All right?
Yeah.
So Vinnie the Pooh will check back with you when you're at his establishment, okay? Wonderful. There you go. Terry, what else is going on in the world?
I got some news about Rob Lowe. Apparently, his nanny has filed a sexual harassment lawsuit against Rob Lowe and his wife.
And his wife. They double-teamed her.
Yeah, it sounds like it. Yeah. I know back in the day, Rob Lowe got in a little bit of trouble on cam when it wasn't so cool.
Yeah, he was
remember that.
one of the pioneers of doing bad things on camera. So
He was.
whether he did or didn't do this kind of stuff to his nanny, he certainly has set himself up in a bad position,
Right.
so to speak, Terry.
Yes, he has.
Because he was one of the originators of men doing bad things and having it all videotaped. He was like the first. He was the originator of doing sexual devious things on camera. Remember back in like the 80s?
Yes, I know.
Also, the girls are underage, which is also bad.
Right.
I forgot that little aspect, yes?
Yeah, that's what stings a little bit.
On top of him being one of the spearheaders of this now regular occurrence of people doing bad things on camera, on top of him being the first person to ever really get in a scandal on videotape, the girl he was involved on videotape and doing seedy sexual things with was an underage girl.
Right.
Yes, but he was a lot younger at the time, so it's probably... makes it a little more okay, right? Come on.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, dear. Anyway, how old was she? Do you remember back in the
I
day?
think she was like
about 15?
Yeah.
Yeah, but he was only, what, 24?
Probably.
So big whoop.
Yeah, it wasn't that big a deal.
Anyway.
A little more lenient back in the 80s, you know? Play the Rubik's Cube and shut up.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Don't worry about my business.
Right.
Anyhow, so now what is his nanny saying that him and his wife did to her?
Well, she is saying now she's 24. Her name is Jessica. And,
Jessica, I believe her, yeah.
And who's her attorney? Come on, we all know.
Gloria Allred.
Of course.
Oh, jeez, then she has no credibility.
Of course.
She's lost all her credibility, Terry. Not that she would have had any.
Anyway, she claims that Rob Lowe, his part is that he repeatedly exposed himself to her in both the aroused and unaroused situations.
He showed his flaccid little...
Yeah, he showed it, yes.
His limp noodle to her?
Yes, he did.
That is hot.
You love 2 inches, don't you?
Yes. Throw this in a wok and get it all whooped up.
And then asked her to touch him.
And his wife, what did she do?
And the wife, apparently, she's claiming she would walk around the house naked and made vulgar comments, which included, quote, numerous sexually vulgar comments about male genitalia, end quote. And she would always ask this
How do you
young
think
girl,
I'd look with a schlong? What kind of...
doesn't match
I
those,
don't know.
those socks.
I don't know if it would match that robe.
She worked for the Lowe's on and off for like 7 years.
7 years?
Yes.
And now, after all that time, she's claiming sexual harassment.
Right. But also remember in this whole crazy little drama story that the Lowe's have actually filed a lawsuit against this nanny.
Good.
Kind of in a blackmail sort of way.
Extortion.
Yes. They're claiming that
she wants money.
Yes.
She's looking for money out of it.
$1.5 million.
Oh, $1.5 million will make all the bad comments go away.
Yes.
Of course.
So.
You were subjected to all kinds of mental torture, but $1.5 million to take care of that.
Right. And of course, Gloria is claiming that it's Jessica's fear that has caused her to come out and, not come out, but I mean,
she's not motivated by money.
Right.
I'm not saying that the Lowe's don't have the potential of being perhaps a little creepy, but if she worked there for 7 years, it couldn't have all been that bad.
Mm-hmm.
All right? So shut your little natty ass up and go find a new job.
Wow. By the way, Rob Lowe, 24, and the girl was 16.
All right, again, even better than I thought.
He was at the Democratic National Convention when it happened in Atlanta.
What do you think you go there for?
While I'm here?
To hook up.
Right. In his defense, I guess, they were in a bar, so they lied about their age to get in the bar.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, if you're in the bar, you're good enough for me. Come here.
So where's Vinnie the Pooh? I don't see him on the lot anymore. He dropped off. Maybe Gay was able to put a landmine in the path to his home rather quickly.
Yeah, call Heather Mills to see if there is one. From a mile away.
Vinnie!
By the way, he came back on cam. He is setting something up because you see him walking around. Oh,
yeah.
Yeah.
At least we inspired him to get moving this morning.
Yeah.
He's off his freaking ass. Vinnie!
Yo, for real, Gay's a punk bitch, and I'm going to tell you why.
Tell us why.
He got the police sitting outside his house, yo.
No, he doesn't.
Yes, he does.
He didn't call.
Hold on 1 second. Let me find out if he called.
And they're not going to come that quick. Maybe
maybe they were just listening.
Terry was
in the
white.
neighborhood.
They come right away.
Well, that's a weird coincidence. I kind of took a little back way, and they're sitting right outside his little crib.
I can't hear you, Vinnie. Hang on. Gay, with the song he ruined, is blaring in the background here.
Hello.
Did you call the police?
Yeah, I'm not gonna deal with this crap. He doesn't need to come into my house.
So when you first get out of your chair, that's your first instinct at all times is to call the police?
Yeah.
What did you tell him?
That there's someone coming around my house harassing me. They've been threatening to break into my building.
How come that?
Police already got there.
Now, how come that never happens when when you say that with John and they don't respond that quick? That's what I don't get.
I don't know. Well, no, this officer was down at the Safeway where I live.
Oh, there you go. That's why. He was already there.
You should leave him alone. Let him do something else, instead of, babysitting you. You don't even pay taxes half the time. But you use the
taxes all the time.
Whatever.
Well, do you think it's really important to get a cop over to your house, really?
You got to earn something to pay taxes.
Come in and break into my goddamn building.
So the policeman is going to protect you from Vinnie the Pooh. The danger of Vinnie the Pooh.
I bet you anything if Vinnie the Pooh went up to the door and just rang the doorbell or whatever like he was going to and not make a big commotion, the police officer would do nothing.
What Gay has coming to him is this policeman should turn on him and allow Vinnie the Pooh to break down the door.
Yeah, I don't think so.
And he should assist. Because Gay is abusing what he feels is his citizen's right of using police as his babysitter.
Definitely abusing it.
Mm-hmm. You're not in any danger from Vinnie the Pooh. You're the boy who cried wolf calling the police.
That's a false report there.
I see you gay in your ugly blue shorts, you fat ass.
Jeez. Okay. Wow. So you're not able to infiltrate the home right now, Vinnie, because you're a wolf?
Well, I'm trying to figure out where this cop is. I don't care. I'll walk up to the door. I'll catch a case. I don't care.
Well, I don't want you to get arrested.
He's not going to.
I don't
There's a store there, so that's what's happening. The cop was at the store getting whatever he needs
donuts were 2 for $1 today.
Right.
On
so
Wednesdays.
Gay called 911 though.
Oh, right. They showed up that quick.
There was one already there.
There was one already there. Yeah. That's why he's now attending to Gay's needs.
So ask Vinnie. Go up to the police officers, ask him how his day's going.
No, just do what you got to do. Knock on the door. Don't make any big thing out of it, and see what happens.
Let me see what's up here. Hold on.
You got to piggyback to get in the building, though. That's the problem.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
Well, sounds so fitting.
Yeah, if Gay saw 2 guys piggybacking on the way up, he definitely let him in.
See if the cop approaches and asks you what you're up to.
Right.
Do I tell him anything, or I'm trying to get?
I'm trying to see a friend right now. A friend in need.
Yeah, I have a friend up there who's ready to commit suicide, and I'm trying to say,
Jesus, Terry, what's wrong with you?
I'm kidding. God.
Weirdo.
Funny.
I gotta walk underneath this guy. I don't want him.
You're actually doing Gay a favor. This is what Gay needed a long time ago to get his life somewhat in order. He's so obsessed. He's more obsessed than the 9-year-old is on MySpace, Terry, and you heard his reaction. Gay sits there on Terry Cam for hours that were not even on the show.
I'm walking right past the cop. Hold on.
Still Gay to buzz him in.
He's not coming in my building. I'm not going to deal with that crap. He's not even looking at me.
I can't believe you called the police. Yeah. What is wrong with you? Don't you realize that if you actually need them, and this is not a time you obviously need them, if you actually did, they're going to realize you're the boy who cried wolf?
All right, just do it. I don't care.
Well, you should care.
They know who cries wolf.
With John truly harassing you, you should care. You will need them to respond at times that you actually are in need. This is not one of them. And you called the police. Why? Because you can't deal with it this morning? Because you can't deal with life altogether this morning?
Did you threaten to break into my building? Did you threaten to break into my building and steal something that's mine?
Oh, gosh.
Hey, tell you won't let him go to Vegas if he doesn't buzz me in right now.
Are you buzzing right now?
No.
You're being buzzed. Gay, your apartment is being buzzed right now. Are you going to respond to that buzz or no?
It's on this phone. The apartment, it rings this phone. I'm not going to let him in. I'm talking to you. You're more important. Tell him you're not going to let him go to Vegas.
Well, I'm gonna hang up.
Screw you, Vinnie.
I'm gonna hang up the line. It's not going to Vegas. I'm gonna hang up the line. Let's see. Buzzes Vinnie in right now, and then we'll consider it.
Right, like 50% chance, right?
50% chance. Yeah. Vinnie, now his line has been disconnected as it pertains to my conversation with him, so you can try to be buzzed in one more time and see what happens.
Right.
All right, hold on. Here we go. Come on, dude. God's staring at me now. Jesus.
Oh, jeez.
Come on. Yeah, it's nothing.
All right, what can we do about this? How can we break in?
Is someone coming out of the door?
Hey, just piggyback.
Yeah.
Oh no, I'm waiting for someone to maybe go in the door.
There you go.
I'm assuming most people in this world work, Terry, so most people at 9 a.m. are probably gone for the day, so the chance of the door just flying open at any second are probably limited. But hang around, just wait for the door to open and then fire yourself on in there.
Okay.
What if the cop follows him?
I think the cop probably has better things to do today.
You think?
Well, trust me.
If the cop is listening, he should realize that Gay phone operator is a joke.
Well, they probably already know that because he's called in the past for nonsense.
He calls every day.
Right.
Yeah, you know let me in too, man. You might have to delete his intro or kick him off the show or ban him or do something.
No, better than that. Break a window.
Oh, my gosh.
The cop would have to think about it. Like, literally, he's sitting directly underneath his apartment. Like,
all right,
right underneath.
No, just hang out, wait, and see if the door opens at any point, all right?
Not a problem.
And if the door opens, just casually walk in.
Hold on, I know somebody. Hey, you know how to get in here real quick? You don't know how to get in here real quick?
He knows somebody?
Yeah, and you don't know how to get in here real quick? Like a little back way, a stairwell or anything? I know, but he ain't trying to answer. Never mind. Yeah, I'll explain later. I'll explain it. Yeah, you don't know how to get in here either.
All right, we'll just wait on it.
Okay, I'm gonna wait.
We're not going anywhere.
No.
And either are you.
Time.
And obviously, either is he.
Yeah, we know that.
All right? All right. We'll check back in a little bit.
Maybe when he goes to his 8:30 yoga class. Maybe he'll let us in that.
Oh, man. All right, let me continue on with some phone calls, see what else is going on out there in listening land. Terry, 1-866-663-T-Man. Oh, this is nice. Pig Killer. You're on the air.
Oh,
yes.
he's in Terry cam right now.
Uh-huh. Good morning.
Hello?
What's up?
Yeah, what's up with you?
How are you, sir?
Yeah, your little homeboy Gay, he likes to kick people off the Terry cam because he can't take the truth.
You got kicked out?
Did you get kicked out? Did you?
All right, well, we're working on that, man.
All right, thanks.
All right, bud. Day. Is it Day?
Day.
Day. How do you spell that?
D-A-Y. It's D-A-Y.
D-A-Y, Day.
Oh. Yeah.
Is it short for something or no?
Huh?
Is it short for bidet?
That's a really nice name.
Well,
What is it
it's short for Diana because nobody can say my name, so everybody just calls me
Your
that.
name is Diana?
Yeah.
And everyone calls you Diana. It pisses you off, huh?
Yeah.
I understand. I understand. That would piss me off, too. Your mom tries to give you something a little special, a little unique-ish sounding name, and everyone just calls you regular old Diana and pisses you off.
But you can't invent a new name, that's close to something else. You're going to get that.
If you're going to invent a new name, it's got to be completely original and sound nothing like anything that came before.
Right, it's not Roger, it's Roger, okay? Everyone knows it's Roger.
Well, I'm going by Rogue because everyone's calling me Roger.
Right, I can't stand that.
Day, good morning to you.
Good morning. I was calling about the 16-year-old getting jumped. I think that girls are ruthless these days, and my mom and some parents actually support it. Like that had happened to me and my mom, where me and her had actually got jumped in a situation kind of like that, where my mom tried to step in, and then they ended up jumping her too.
So your mom was stepping into a situation that she saw her daughter looking a little vulnerable in, and she thought that the 16-year-olds or whatever the girls were, as far as age, would back down when they saw an adult getting in the scene, and they just went after her as...
No, what had happened was it was actually my best friend in middle school, and me and her were fighting, and then her mom had called my mom and said, look, there's a problem with the girls. We all need to sit down and talk and figure out why they're mad at each other.
Right.
So she was like,
Sounds
okay,
pretty
just
hot.
bring Diana to my house, and we'll figure out what's
they said
going on.
Diana.
So when we had got there, we got out of the car, and it was like 15 people that came out from the backyard.
Really? They were all setting you up like that?
Yeah, and her mom did. Her mom set us up like that.
All right, and what happened? So you were ready to be pounced on by 15 people?
It was like guys and girls. I was like 14 years old at the time, and then...
If it's guys and girls, I have a feeling they're not really prepared to do as much damage as these girls were ready to do.
Well,
They just wanted to give you a good scare, it sounded like, for whatever reason.
I ended up getting my ass kicked because when they went after me, my mom went to go break it up, and they had actually went after my mom, so my mom couldn't.
So you had guys who jumped you in this situation?
There was like 2 guys, and the rest most of these people I didn't even know.
Well, maybe if you had a normal name, it's when it happened.
Come on.
You knocked the dye right out of her.
Mm-hmm.
No, it was just, and then on top of that, when the police got there, everybody had left, so it looked like me and my mom had...
The police like, well, we'd fill out a report, but everyone's gone, so what's the point? Anyway.
Yeah, so we had ended up getting the tickets for it because we were on their property.
All right, well, Terry said if she was there, she would have had no problem taking on everyone that was coming at her, because if you heard Terry
I would have
earlier
given it a
on-
good old shot.
Oh,
I mean,
Terry, there's a difference between a good old shot and being successful.
You're right, there is.
My mom didn't end up hitting anybody because they were younger. She didn't, she didn't want to make the situation worse. The one that she did know was overage. She ended up kicking her ass.
Terry, I asked you if you liked your chances, and you
I
said
do
yes.
like my
There's a
chances.
big
That doesn't
difference.
mean that I'm going to be successful. Do I like my chances? Sure, I do.
If you like your chances, that means liking your chances and being successful. What do you think like your chances means?
Are you asking me? Then ask me directly. Do you think
That
you'll
is
win?
directly.
Well,
you like your chances.
Okay, I will be successful.
I like my chances for getting my ass kicked, yes.
I will be successful and do some damage.
Do some damage. Anyone could do damage and still get pummeled and perhaps even die because they get hit so many times.
Right.
Oh, but they did some damage before they got killed and their head cracked like an eggshell. Oh, but they did some damage, so I like my chances. Like your chances mean, are you going to come out okay? You're going to kick some ass or
I'm
not?
going to come out okay, and I'm going to kick some ass.
I don't think so.
She's a kickboxer, man. She teaches kickboxing.
Oh, I forgot. She's got a kickboxing class.
Kick someone in the mouth. 2 more. And 1 more. Okay.
Travel.
That's right. I think Terry's got those stocky little legs, man.
She does have the stocky little legs. Little piston legs.
They are little pistons.
Working to her advantage. There's no doubt about that. I can't underscore the fact that she's got piston legs working to her.
You hope that you get in there and you just beat the crap out of a couple and then everyone chills out. It's not 6-on-1 guaranteed. You have to see how it goes.
And yeah, I mean, Day, I'm the first to tell you that I'm aware that there's more girl violence today than ever before, and I'm cool actually with that. I actually think it's not as bad a deal as a lot of people may say it is, but at least make it somewhat reasonable. Can you please? Even the girl fights I watch on YouTube, and I've said now many times, I love watching. There's some element of fairness to it. One-on-one, girls going at it in the street, pulling each other's hair. Yeah, there are cars whizzing by, but hey, they're both in the same boat together. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Or at least some extraneous witnesses being able to come by and detect whether it's fair enough or somebody's being totally abused. This was behind closed doors.
Right.
This was planned. This was 6 girls knowing that they they had no chance of being remotely vulnerable against this 178-pound girl and setting her up in the most cowardly way. That's why America is outraged by the videotape that they're watching over and over and over again. I mean, it's been over a week now that you can't go to YouTube and not find it as one of the top 5 videos being watched at all times.
Right.
That's why people are obsessed with this story, because they went so far beyond the extra mile of just setting this girl up in the most sniveling way that it's just too much.
Well, there's just some parents that actually support it. You know, some parents will
Nobody
can
support that. No one can support that.
I agree with you.
No one can support their kid being so cowardly. I'm sorry.
Way to go, son. Nice job.
Yeah.
Put that on the fridge.
You did it perfect. Just the way we drew it up on the chart.
You got a hell of a future at Oxford.
No one could support anyone being so gutless. And that's what these girls are. And they think they're so cool. So gutless.
Right.
They need to be beaten. Maybe not by me, Terry. It doesn't mean I'm not thinking about it like everyone else is.
Remember the good old days? You get in a fight, you get your ass beat, and you go home and say, I lost. Like, I was bigger and tougher.
Right.
Those days are over.
We got our aggressions out. I had a chance to get some good shots in. I missed my shots a couple of times. I got pummeled a little bit. And the black eye should be gone in about 2 to 3 weeks.
Done.
Completely gone in 2 to 3 weeks.
All right. No one dies. No one has permanent hearing loss or eye loss. Or, you know. Sad, man.
Man.
Cowardly and wussy.
And again, the parents just sitting there talking like, oh, well, this is a problem with MySpace. But what if it had been the opposite extreme? What if it was one of these dads that's just so mentally unstable himself? He goes over there and he says, all right, I saw what you did with my daughter. Now you got to take me on. Yeah. How does it feel being held down, sodomized with no lube? How does that feel?
Wow. Was that on film or no? I need to know.
It's all being filmed, yeah.
Oh, okay. Keep going.
This guy's in a lot of trouble for this, by the way. Don't get me wrong, Terry.
Really?
But
How much?
This is his reaction, because he snapped in watching. You can imagine a man more likely snapping over watching his daughter being treated like this than all controlled and completely poised in a press conference talking about how this is the state of America's and MySpace and the Internet's problem.
I'd be surprised what people are capable of. It's the most preposterous thing in the world.
I know.
This hurts a little bit, doesn't it, young lady? A little Maybe you should have thought of that when you hurt my daughter.
Wow. This guy knows something. Keep going.
You might feel a little more pressure. Yeah, on the roof of my mouth. Stop. I get it now. I get the point.
Wow.
I'm just saying, Terry, you never know what the reactions are.
I understand.
I'm as shocked by the reaction. I'm as shocked by the reaction of the parents looking all composed and poised in their little press conferences and their worldwide interview tours as I would be by a father snapping to the point where he goes over and tries to get revenge by sodomizing these 16-year-old girls on videotape.
Now that's revenge, my friend.
That's revenge. Wouldn't be the proper revenge, but I would be as shocked as I am by watching these parents looking all just not even close to the level of anxiety and anger that I even have watching this. And I don't know any of these people.
I know. I feel like I'm more mad than the parents.
And I'm ready to throw... I am more mad than the parents. I know that. I'm ready to throw bricks through these girls' windows and everything.
I know.
Dorky software developer dad. This is unfortunate that this happens on this today.
I mean, the little man inside me, Terry, is probably going to stop me when I actually get ready. After I wrote the message on the brick, probably stop me from throwing it, Terry.
Right.
But you never know. If the little man has any shot of being muted, it's probably on this occasion. Yeah. That's how outraged I am in watching this videotape.
How often do you have a little man inside you?
Now, Vinnie the Pooh, is in the building from what I hear, Terry.
Oh!
Wow!
Get on the inside!
Oh!
Inside, my friend.
In just the way we projected it would happen, yeah. Waited for the door to come flying open and, oh, yeah, I live here, okay. One of those deals?
Slyly slipped on in.
So you're ready to pound on the door of one gay phone operator now?
Actually, I was wanting to let you guys know, but I just hit the up direction on the elevator, and
well, we're way late for a break, so just hang out in the lobby.
I was on the elevator, but okay.
All right, come out of the elevator for a second. Just be in a holding pattern, all right? Or else I'm going to fall so far behind we won't be able to do anything.
So how much jail time do you get for sodomizing 16-year-olds? I'm asking for a friend, bro.
And let gay... Oh, the father would do some serious jail time.
Like how much?
If the father actually did this revenge scenario that I've devised... which I'm not condoning by any stretch of the imagination. Don't get me wrong, Terry. I'm just saying I would be equally as shocked if the father had done that as the way they're going about it.
Yeah.
which is doing nothing.
No, I know.
It's not the most shocking thing in the world to want to torture someone who just tortured your daughter.
Not the most shocking instinct to have when you watch your daughter on videotape being tortured, like the way this girl was brutalized in this pack mentality.
God,
How much time would the man do?
Yes.
The man would do at least 15 years.
Really?
Just say he just does one girl, but the rest are held at gunpoint.
It might be worth every day of his time, feeling that he got even on his daughter's
15
behalf.
years for doing that?
15 years, yes.
Really?
What, you think less?
Yes, on a revenge factor.
You think the revenge factor? The revenge factor goes out the window when he's in court.
Who feels sorry for that girl's anus after he does that to her? No one.
I'm not feeling sorry for the girls on news, but that doesn't mean he's not required to do his rightful bit of time because of his reaction. You gotta
15 years for that.
15 years for that, and
kill people and do 8 years.
That's on the lenient side.
Come on, no way.
No father's walking over and sodomizing 6 girls in a revenge mode and getting less than 15 years.
Okay, let's
Especially
try.
because he used no lube.
Oh well, yeah, I can see that. Yes.
That tacks out an extra 5.
Yeah, there is rules.
You're in a holding pattern, then this should just create more angst in gay phone operator to a further extent. You realize that, Vinnie the Pooh, right?
I hope so.
Okay, so you just sit tight. Are you okay sitting tight, or are you worried about what's going to happen to you? You all right?
I'm good. The lobby is comfortable.
Sounds like he's in a lobby, Terry.
Yeah.
Like the 10-year-old got his MySpace threatened to be taken away, as we heard earlier this morning.
Right.
Gay phone operator is dealing with the same consequences as it pertains to his webcam, his lifeline, if you will, Terry.
Yeah.
His
lifeline.
His jugular, his pulse, his heart, his soul.
Yes.
Ripped out of his home.
He's not looking happy.
Perhaps after these words.
The T-Man Show.
We're hearing for the first time from the victim of that sickening cheerleader beating that was caught on tape. Police have released the 911 call the 16-year-old Florida girl made just after the attack.
I just got jumped. You just got what, jumped? Yes, ma'am. And do you know who did it? Yes, I do.
The victim of the attack called from a friend's house and breaks down recounting what happened.
I lived there and they told me to hurry up and come home. And then each one of them comes out of his room.
Then her friend's mother gets on the phone and finishes the story.
She was gone, and they said, hurry up and come home. And when she walked in the house, each one came out of a different room and attacked her.
The alleged attackers, 6 girls and 2 boys, face charges including kidnapping and battery. They videotaped the beating with the intention of putting it online.
She's got blood in her mouth. And she's got a big old knot on her left eye, and we think that she's got a tooth broke. And I'm a nurse, and she doesn't look too good right now.
Doesn't look too good right now. You think?
Went through a lot of years of medical training for that diagnosis, Terry.
Wow.
Vinnie the Pooh, where are you right now?
I am currently in the gay phone operator's lobby.
All right, let me give him a quick call and see how we want to do this.
He is not happy.
The easy way or the hard way, Tay?
It's going to be the hard way.
We're prepared to do it the hard way.
Hi, you've reached Christopher. I'm not your call right now.
Well, I think you better answer us. We're going to obviously have to go the default mode and do this the hard way.
I am on my way.
Wait, hold on one second. Not just yet. Maybe he'll allow us. I'll give him one last chance.
Oh, come on. No more chances.
I think you should open the door wide, let you in as an invited guest right now.
Hi, you've reached Christopher.
Okay, we're going to have to do this the hard way.
Uh-oh.
Break down his front door.
I'm going up.
Knock on his door, see if he answers.
Hold on. You told me to wait in the lobby. I gotta go upstairs. Hold on.
All right, you have to go to the elevator?
Yeah. Hopefully I don't lose you guys.
All right, if you do, we'll check back with you. Let us know when he's at the front door, Pasty. All right, Terry, give me a quick story. What do you got?
I have a interesting story. Maybe Gay needs to listen up. A man lost 140 pounds in 9 months by eating nothing but baked beans.
140 pounds.
Yes.
He must have been a single man, I imagine, Terry.
Yeah,
There's no wife, no matter how large her husband may be, is going to tolerate her husband eating nothing but beans.
Yeah.
For how long? 8 months?
9.
9 months.
40 years old.
40 years old, and he lost in 9 months 100 and what?
140 pounds.
Yes.
Yep. Weighed 420.
Not only does it keep the calories down, but it allows some ventilation, if you will.
Yeah. You think?
of the food that you ingest to make its way on through, if you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Which is why I suggest the man had to be a single man. Was he single? He said his
Well, it doesn't, in the story, doesn't say anything about him
he was
being
single.
married.
No married man.
Right.
He's going to be able to have a wife just sit around letting him eat beans, nothing but baked beans for 9 months.
No, I know.
I'd rather have your ass be all fat and sloppy and 420 pounds than have to deal with that stench for 9 months.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So there you go.
Well, that's a new little tactic.
Yeah.
That even Jared never told us about, or maybe he never even thought about.
Right.
I mean, what would you rather have, veggie sandwiches for 9 months or baked beans? I'm going beans. I ain't looking back. I don't need no veggie sandwich.
If you eat anything fat-free for 2 years, you're going to lose weight. But the problem is, can you eat the same thing every day for 2 years?
If you're truly inspired to lose weight,
6 cans.
That's dedication. 6 cans of beans a day and nothing else. Water? Obviously, he had some beverages.
Of course,
he had water. Nothing but water? He never...
Diet soda.
Didn't throw any cola.
No.
Vinny.
Oh, yeah. All right, go on. Just tell me. Wait. I'm gonna start kicking his door.
You guys.
All right.
No more chances, right? So I start banging on his door?
Well, I'll just start with a knock. Let's see how that works. Maybe throw it...
Oh, geez, be nice.
Yeah, I don't think that's necessary.
Tough to get in that way, my friend.
All right, yeah.
The coalition is on the way.
Oh, geez. Gay's saying the coalition is on the way to be...
Effers. He's calling us all effers.
So he's suggesting, and Vinnie the Pooh should be aware, that gay Rainbow Coalition... Oh, jeez. What was that?
He's got a tech dog there.
Is on its way to... Is he threatening to beat Vinnie the Pooh's ass, or what?
No, he's just...
Well, I mean, isn't that the suggestion by him saying the coalition is on its way?
Yes.
Vinnie, this may be something you need to be aware of. The coalition, according to gay phone operator, it's...
You gonna let me take your video, your camera away?
No, I'm not. Stand right here because the coalition's on the way and they'll kick your ass.
Oh, they're gonna kick your ass.
I mean, honestly,
if you doubted whether it was a threat or not, now you have no doubts. The coalition is on its way.
We got backup already in the Terry cam room going, hey.
Elusive Jake would fit you under his armpit like holding the morning paper on the way to the can, Vinny. He's huge.
I'm swinging. If I'm going to get my ass kicked, I'm swinging. I ain't going to be like that chick from Florida. I'm going out.
Okay, you know what? That may sound all nice.
Wow.
But it may be the same result as the chick from Florida. Even if you're swinging on your way out, it may wind up to be the same result. You're having to go to a friend's mom's house to get all cry on 911. I don't want that to happen to you, Vinny, so maybe you want to consider aborting this mission right now.
Nope.
Maybe you need to abort.
No aborting.
Somebody says the coalition has jobs. They're not going anywhere.
I would hope that the coalition has something better to do at 10 a.m. or whatever it is. 8:50 in the morning.
You know what? Next time he opens his door, I'm going to punch him in his little...
So wait a minute. He opened his door to tell you that the coalition was on its way and you didn't barge your way in?
And then slammed the door and like a little kid.
And you didn't barge your way in?
Well, come on. You got...
Next time he cracks that door or anything else, you barge your way in.
Sounds good. I'm cracked.
You did. That's what he said.
He's gay phone operator. He's not going to call the cops and really press charges against you or us.
Oh my God.
He's in. He says he's in.
He's in.
You see him on Terry Cam?
Yeah, Gay's running around. Oh, they're running.
Jay's swinging at him.
They're fighting? Are they fighting?
Yes. Gay just crawled over the couch after him. I think Vinny snagged it.
Vinny! Vinny, are you okay, Vinny? Vinny! Are you all right?
He's a big guy. I'm okay.
I know he's a big guy. Are you okay?
His apartment is a mess.
You're noticing that his apartment's a mess?
It's a mess in here.
Oh, my gosh. I don't know what's happened.
I just saw Gay dive over the couch after him on cam. Holy crap.
Vinny just got cut off. Vinny?
Oh, no.
Vinny!
Oh, and all... Oh!
Vinny! What's happened to Vinnie the Pooh? I gotta take a break.
The T-Man Show.
This video is it's a documentary about how people can be too obsessed with MySpace and what it can do with them. Or to them. Here we venture into the mind of a warped child.
Write him another message.
Good God, bitch!
I'm gonna write him a message. I'm gonna get on your MySpace.
What happened here?
What? Oh, look what you did.
Unplug your MySpace. Get my MySpace.
What does MySpace mean to you, Nick?
Everything, bitch.
Well, why are you so mad?
Because of what you did.
What did I do?
You know damn straight what you did.
Write another message to him.
No.
You're gonna write another message?
No.
Who was the message to?
Someone.
Did you know him?
Yes.
How?
You knew him
At
personally? Dan, just delete his MySpace.
I'm gonna pin you down.
See, it was this video, audio, Cherry, that got us talking earlier this morning about MySpace and whether it's just a problem as it pertains to this 10-year-old kid in the 10-year-old-ish world and the obsession with the internet and MySpace, and is it really just kind of channeled within that kind of age bracket and in that area of the world? And I said, well, if we took gay phone operators' webcam away from him, he would have the same reaction as this 10-year-old kid.
Yeah.
And
look.
And it looks like we're proving it right before your very eyes if you're lucky enough to be on Terry cam right now. Because even though I've had Vinnie the Pooh stay in a holding pattern because I don't want to miss any of this, Terry,
right.
He's standing on Gay's stove right now. Gay can't get up that high. But Gay wants to kill him because he infiltrated his apartment. And he is, by the end of this segment, I believe, going to be able to wrestle. He almost had it for a second there, if you noticed, Terry. He almost had Gay's webcam.
I know that. I
he
saw that.
Almost had it. The mission was almost accomplished. But Gay is reacting exactly the way I expected. And by the way, that video is on the tmanshow.com of this possessed. I think possessed is the most accurate word to use of this 10-year-old kid who's reacting to his brother and sister taunting him about his MySpace, Terry. The 10-year-old, and the video is up on the tmanshow.com so you can watch it at your leisure. But right now, as we speak, oh yes, Vinnie the Pooh, who's been in a holding pattern, is in gay phone operator's apartment. Will he be able to successfully wrestle that webcam away from Gay so that his lifeline, his obsession as it pertains to the world, is taken away from him, Terry? Or will the Rainbow Coalition come in time and bust Vinnie up from pillar to post like he's a 79-pound, 16-year-old girl? Let's check back in. You have the video in front of you, Terry. I can't see what's going on. Is he still standing on Gay stove?
Yeah.
He's on Gay stove?
Yeah. Gay is not letting him anywhere near us.
You know what? This is starting to get ridiculous. Fat piece of pork. What a God.
All right, Vinnie, listen.
What a God. Yo, I jumped down. I went to go grab his little webcam. This homosexual, whatever.
Oh, geez, yes.
Grabbed my junk and ripped my belt buckle right off my pants.
He grabbed at your junk?
And ripped his belt buckle.
Ripped the belt buckle right off.
So you lost your belt buckle. Is that what you're saying, or you got it back? You don't have your belt buckle?
Oh, no. It's right there on cam.
All right, hold on one second. Gay, can you hear me?
Yeah, he's not getting it back either. That's mine.
All right, take it easy. You almost pulled my ears
I'm
out.
going to shove it down my pants. He'll not want it back. Eat a bitch.
Let me ask you this, Vinnie. If he shoves it down his pants, if he soils it with his schlong, would you then want it back or no?
No, it's his now.
It's his now.
All
right, well, that wasn't...
He has rhinestones on his belt buckle. I don't.
So you're saying he's a little more flamboyant than you ever could be. Anyway,
he's a bigger faggot than I ever could be.
Oh, that's nice.
Wow.
Anyway.
That's not possible.
Vinnie, these are some of the casualties of war that happen when you're on a mission like this. I'm sorry to have to tell you. We'll have to buy you, I know it's not replaceable, but we'll have to buy you a substitute belt buckle. Vinnie, are you prepared? I had you in a holding pattern during the break because I didn't want to miss any of this. Are you
No, he's going to say it because you know what? The coalition is on the way.
Relax with the coalition.
Easy with the coalition.
They're on the way to protect me and my stuff. I'm a fan of fat people. Whatever.
I don't care. I don't care if they like fat or not. They're my friends. They're my coalition. Full friends. What if they're not full friends? Wouldn't get their ass up here right
Still
now.
standing on the stove.
Oh, he is. Walking back and forth.
Well, Vinnie, whenever you're ready, before the coalition arrives, are you ready to jump off the stove and try to get that webcam?
Yes.
That's the mission, Vinnie the Pooh. So let me know when you're ready to...
On me. Yeah, I want him to jump on me, T-Man.
Let me know when you're ready to jump down and make a move for his webcam and try to do what the mission is telling you need to get accomplished here, and that's taking his webcam and making a run for it. Is it possible? Is this a mission that you are able to have a fighting chance in completing successfully, Vinnie? Do you think you can...
I'm ready. He's not. No. I'm ready. What are you going to do? You stop me on the phone down because I'm catching him. He's not.
Gay is kind of like a backstop. Gay is... This is going to be almost... I'm thinking in watching what I did during the break, this is almost going to be an impossible task for Vinnie the Pooh because Gay is like this big, humongous backstop that is going to...
Rip his pants off?
He's going to fight for dear life to keep this webcam from leaving his home, and Vinnie thinks he can do this. I'm worried about Vinnie being able to do this successfully, too.
Right, but combined with the fact of he will start touching you in the private area as much as he wants. See, you forget about that.
Vinnie, let me ask you right now.
Go feet first.
Vinnie, I will allow you to abort this mission at this time and not think less of you.
I'm stoned for 20 minutes.
I know that, but I will allow you to say, hey, this is almost an impossible task. Gay is ready to do anything he needs to do in retaliation. It's nothing he hasn't done many times before in a date rape situation. So I'm wondering if you'd like to take the opportunity to abort this mission at this time.
Yeah, wait, let me pause so I can give him a goddamn roofie, you ass.
Go feet first, jump feet first, knock him down.
So wait a minute, Vinnie, so you want to continue on. You want to try to get that webcam away from him.
I'm getting this webcam.
Gay, this is for your own good. Gay.
I'm getting in his pants.
Gay, wait, Gay, you realize, Gay, hold on, you gotta wait another second. You gotta wait another second.
They're in their own world.
Wait another second. Gay, you realize this is for your own good, though, right or wrong?
No, it's not.
This is for your... Gay, you're obsessed with your webcam.
Whatever.
You need to live a more healthy lifestyle.
Yeah, I'll live my life. Whatever, bastard.
This is for your own good. When we try to make it possible so you can get stomach stapling surgery, we consider this the same kind of situation as that. This is a life-saving gesture.
I'm going to cross body, Timmy. You can cross my body, baby.
This is a life-saving gesture, Gay, so I don't want you to lose sight of that, all right?
Yeah, whatever. So I know exactly what you're doing.
My point is... No, you don't know what I'm doing. If you don't think this is a life-saving mission, then you don't see the point.
No, it's not.
But my point also is that if you get Vinnie the Pooh somehow in a compromising position, I want you to show restraint because this is an effort to...
Restraint.
Hello, it's hump day.
This is a service. This is a... Gay, this is a service to you. No more waiting. If you're ready, Vinnie the Pooh, if you want to make a run, if you want to make a move to try to get that webcam, you let me know when you jump off the stove because I can't see. Terry's watching. Hot Shot's watching, but Is he going?
He is. Oh, he just put the... Oh, Lordy, here we go.
What's happening?
Oh, he jumped. Oh, the wrestling. Oh, my gosh. Oh, my gosh. Now there's no cam. Wait. Oh, now we see some action. Oh, geez, they're rolling around on the floor. Whoa.
You really can't see what's going on. It looks like someone took the webcam and threw it up and straight up in the air, and it's going around in circles.
Oh, wow, I'm
okay,
sick.
now we're upside down.
Yeah.
I think he might have the webcam.
Yeah, he's got the webcam.
He's being wrestled to the ground.
Vinnie, can you hear me?
He doesn't have his phone.
Vinnie, can you hear me?
Vinnie, can you hear me? I love you, Uncle.
Gay, can you hear me?
Oh, wow, I just saw Gay. Oh, there's Vinnie. Oh, jeez. Oh,
you got it. Can anybody hear me?
Oh, jeez.
Hello? He's got it? He says he's got
Sounds like it.
It's still connected, though.
Yeah, it's still connected.
So I don't know. Oh, it's black. Either Gay standing in front of it or it's unplugged. One of the two.
He says he's got it. He says he's got it, Terry.
Run out the door. Hurry.
Vinnie, are you ready for dear life? He's out of breath.
He got it.
He's never sounded this exhausted in his life, Terry. He's never sounded this exerted in his entire existence. Vinnie, where are you? Can you hear me?
I'm running down the steps.
You're running down the steps?
And it's black.
Gay just typed, you mother effers. Sounds like you got it.
So Gay can still participate, but he can't be on webcam.
Yeah, he's not on cam.
It's just black. This is going to be the best day in Gay's life. Maybe not today as he sees it, Terry. But when he looks back, maybe a year from now, definitely 5 years from now, he's going to thank us for this, Terry. You got it,
Vinnie?
Nice
work, Vinnie.
Way to go, Vinnie. Good work.
Man, I was worried about him, but Vinnie made it happen pretty quick.
Oh, man, they were wrestling. I was getting sick, just all the motion.
Vinnie? Oh, Terry, tell me you don't have an experience with this. Vinnie?
I got it.
You got it? How was it done so easily? How'd you do it?
It wasn't so easy, dude.
By the way.
I met him again, he was like pushing up at me, and I like sidestepped him when he fell and busted his ass. And I ripped it out of his computer. Oh, no!
The old swim move works every time.
Well, hurry back! Bring back the prize!
Woohoo! I'm going to buy him China first.
Not only is it helping Gay, but it's helping everyone that has to stare at him all day.
Yes.
Yeah.
This is a service not just to Gay. This is a banner day in the life of many. But if you're in the street? All right.
I'm in the street right now.
All right, get in your car and come on back as quick as possible, but drive safely. Mission well done, Vinnie the Pooh.
Oh my God!
He's like our perfect weapon. He's like our Jason Bourne, Terry. That's what Vinnie the Pooh is.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Sounds like it.
Well done, Vinnie. We'll see you when you get back. If he makes it back alive.
You know what?
Oh, dear.
I will call the police now because you've robbed me. You've stolen my personal property. It's not yours to take, and you better have him bring it goddamn back.
Wow. Gay.
He is breathing heavy.
Out of my money, that's my property.
Gay.
Have him bring it goddamn back. I have everything goddamn recorded. I will show it to the police.
Is that the one you stole from the prize closet or not?
Gay.
No, I did not steal a goddamn camera from the prize closet. My name is not Jimmy.
Oh, Gay.
Oh, wow.
Gay. Can I ask you a question? Gay. Get yourself together. He's not bringing it back because don't you see that this is for your own good, not to mention many other people in the chat room?
Well, somebody did make a good point.
You're about to have a coronary.
Yeah.
Bring it back now.
Gay.
Bring it back.
You may not see it today, but 6 months from now, certainly a year from now.
Can we put this on YouTube?
Definitely 5 years from now, you'll be thanking us for this day. You're actually going to be able to go out and do stuff today, realizing that...
Kiss my ass, T-Man, goddamn sir. Bring my camera back.
Well, I think we successfully concluded my theory of Gay's reaction of his webcam being taken away would be as bad or worse than the 10-year-old on MySpace, Terry. Are you hearing this?
Yeah.
Are you hearing this, Terry?
I can't help but...
Do you hear any difference between him and the 10-year-old?
No. MySpace. I'm going to ping it down.
How's this? Let's do this.
Let's do what, Gay?
Vinnie stole my camera?
Yes.
So let me just get this little bit of information. Hold on just one moment.
I mean, you can certainly say that there was a theft that took place here, but
he stole,
it was all in the throes of love, Gay.
He also stole Vinnie's belt buckle, so they both stole stuff from one another.
Tough love.
Maybe if people called 206-228-027.
What is he giving out?
Vinnie's number.
I didn't even know what number that was. Vinnie the Pooh's number?
Yeah.
He's giving the Vinnie the Pooh cell phone number out over the air?
He definitely goes for the jugular. You have to know that. He's prepared to give out any information on anybody.
Vinnie the Pooh could get a new cell phone number. It's not that big a deal, but I pulled it down because I didn't know what number that was.
And he doesn't.
He thought it was one of ours. I thought that was maybe... I couldn't figure out what number he was given, but I knew I should probably pull it down at the end there.
Oh! Said that before.
Wow.
Gay, do you think maybe you're a little over the top with this reaction? You'd think it was grand larceny or something, okay?
You know what? You stole something from me that wasn't yours to steal.
Well,
what about the belt buckle?
That may be true. Well, don't even bring up the belt buckle, Terry, because I'm not going to even pretend like that.
I can throw the belt buckle on the goddamn street right now and he can have it. I'm sure it's a 50-cent piece of little crap.
Listen, you might have a point that... a robbery of some sort did take place, but as I said, not grand larceny. And
I don't care.
And Gay, you have to understand.
He broke into my home. He forced his way.
It was all in the throes of science to discover.
Forced his way
many,
in my entry.
Many were interested to find out if an adult would react in a similar fashion as the 10-year-old did. We proved that that's the case. There you go. I told you that was the case, and I went on to prove it, Terry.
Right.
And at the same time, we did a service, not just to the community, but to Gay phone operator himself, whether he realizes it now or not. It's been holding him down, Terry. It's been suffocating him. This obsession he has with his webcam is unhealthy.
Yeah, bring it back.
Unhealthy, Terry. Do you hear how unhealthy this response is?
It's like an intervention.
Even the response he's having shows to the unhealthy extent that his life has become, Terry.
Yes. Bring it back.
Okay, the sooner you face it, the better off you'll be.
Gay. You can be screaming right now until you're blue in the face.
I'll come down to the goddamn station. How's that? I know where you park. I know where your car is.
Wow.
I will be there. I will spit on your
was going to spit on you.
I'll lick the goddamn handle. Let's see if you want to touch it to get in there.
If you're trying to turn me on, it's working. Gay.
You still talking about the car or no?
Listen.
What time is it? Okay, no, I'm getting dressed. I have time.
I'm getting dressed.
I'm putting pants on, goddamn you.
Never gets dressed this early. He's actually putting on pants. You see what we've done here, Terry?
Yeah.
We've already made progress in this man's life.
Yeah.
His heart's beating. He's putting on pants, Terry. He's not thanking us yet.
No.
But he will.
He's burned some calories, that's for sure today.
Yes.
All right, way to go, Gay.
What if he had a massive heart attack right now? That would be pretty sad, huh?
It would.
It wouldn't be our fault. It'd be, 30 years of eating casserole.
I think you could probably make a case that it's somewhat our fault if he would have a massive coronary right now.
If you're doing a little exercise, causes a massive coronary, it's not our fault.
Vinnie, where are you right now? See, I knew the Rainbow Coalition threat was a bluff.
Yeah, where is the Rainbow Coalition?
They're pretty slow to respond to Gay's needs, aren't they?
Yes.
D-Man!
Yes, Vinnie.
I've suffered an injury.
An injury? What's the matter?
I've got a minor laceration across the forehead.
Really?
He was. I'm not gonna lie. He put up a good fight. I mean, I got it in, but I did suffer a blow to the head.
Oh, geez.
To which one?
Oh, he said forehead.
Oh, okay.
All right, well, check yourself, and we'll check back. Make sure everything's gonna be all right.
Oh my God, this is crazy.
Out of control, don't you know?
The T-Man Show.
Oh my God. Just chaos. See, honestly, even though I told you Gay's reaction would be that of a 10-year-old's, I didn't even think it would be this extreme. I mean, he's overboard with his threats and his lawsuits and his calling the police. Yeah. What do we do? $30 webcam. Go out and buy another one. Big timer.
Yeah.
For him to get out of the house is kind of a big deal as opposed to most people.
All right, fine. Amazon.com or whatever site you want to call to have it sent to your home.
All right, so now he goes 3 days without a cam. Also a big deal.
Exactly my point. Yeah. That's all we're talking about. We took 3 days of his webcam basically away from him.
Right.
$30.
And $30, also a big deal to him.
Might as well be 1,000.
Yeah, if you don't have it, it may as well be. Doesn't matter. He wants it now. Not in 10 minutes, not tomorrow, not in 3 days.
So silly. All right, anyone out there think that we should give Gay his webcam back? Call in. I'm not going to do it, but I just want to know if there's anyone out there that says that they think we should.
No, hell no.
No, believe me, the people in the chat room don't have to worry.
I know.
I just want to know if there's anyone that's going to call in right now that thinks that what we did is wrong enough, that we should give Gay, his reaction is extreme enough, and we've hurt him badly enough that we should give his... Because Vinnie could drive back, get his belt buckle back.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe Vinnie wants his belt buckle back. And give Gay his stupid little web camera back.
No.
And maybe it's enough to say we proved our point. Not that I'm going to do it. I can't go back now, Terry. I'm just wondering if there's anyone out there that may be able to convince me or at least steer me in that direction.
Probably not.
And even if they did, I'm not doing it, just on principle.
Yeah, I'm sure you got some of the little Rainbow Coalition people going to...
Oh, the Rainbow Coalition are on the line right now, by the way. Where were they when Gay needed them? Where were they?
Yeah.
First of all, didn't Jerko break all ties? Didn't he come on just less than a week ago saying he's cutting all ties from Gay phone operator?
Hello.
So what's your problem, Jerko?
What's up, man?
How are you, sir?
How are you?
What's your situation? Didn't you call? Didn't you not? Am I imagining things? Am I dreaming things? Did you not call up?
Mrs. Jerko and Jerko, both.
The end of last week saying you were cutting all ties from Gay phone operator. You want nothing to do with them?
Hey, we kissed and made up.
Oh, Lordy. Mm-hmm. So what can I do for you? Where were you when he needed you?
Well,
today?
dude, I live too far south, man. I can't speed on I-5. But check this out, man. As the co-founder of the Rainbow Coalition, I'm declaring war on Vinnie the Pooh.
Oh, okay. Vinnie the Pooh went on my order, so if you're declaring war on him, you're declaring war on me.
Wow.
Rainbow Coalition. Oh, we live a little too far. Sorry.
Yeah, can't get her done.
Real tough coalition.
That means I got to put pants on.
Yeah, I couldn't swing it to you, man.
I want to pass.
Yeah, we heard he was in desperate times, dire straits, in a real tough situation, but, I live kind of far away.
I'm good.
Mm-hmm.
Something I had to do today, though. Can't remember what it was.
Don't tempt me with these we're declaring war on Vinnie the Pooh lines, because you know what? I'll turn around and give that web camera right to John.
Oh, he needs one,
that's something. I will turn around and I will hand off that web camera right to John.
And he'll plug it in his ColecoVision.
Mm-hmm. And ColecoVision obviously is
you MFer.
Who's running that? Gay?
Yeah, because he's still on chat. He just doesn't have a cam.
Unbelievable. Oh, there is somebody on the line that says I should give it back? All right, hang on. Let me see if Gay wants to talk.
Hello?
Gay?
What?
You need to relax. All right?
No, why should I relax?
Get over it.
I'm not going to get over it. You stole something that's mine. You stole a method of communication that I have. That actually lets me deal with people and talk with people and not feel like I'm shut in my goddamn apartment.
Now you feel like you're shut in your apartment? Now you feel like you're all alone? All of a sudden you realize the reality of your world?
That's a way that I've had to be able to talk to people.
He does host his own room every day.
Yes, he does.
You can still talk to people. They just, unfortunately, it's really unfortunate. They can't see you in your very dazzling-looking tank top.
God damn you, shut up.
Oh, jeez.
If my chat room closes now because I don't have a cam, I can't open it back up.
His chat room, he can't open his chat room without his camera?
Yes, you can. You can just go in and chat.
Oh, well, too bad. Oh, is that a shame? Gay phone operator's chat room is closed for business today. What a damn shame. And the world will have to suffer.
You know what? Screw you. I'll get the coalition and they'll get me a cam. They'll do something.
Exactly. We're not talking about, we're talking about $30. The coalition, if they're really worth their weight.
I don't have $30. I work hard and I spend my money on my bills, okay?
Yeah, you buy yourself 16 iPhones and drinks for everyone, but you can't have any extra leftover money for any.
I haven't been going out lately. I've not been buying drinks in the bars. I've been being responsible, and then you steal something of mine that I don't have the money to replace.
Well, the belt buckle should be worth something.
I don't make the money that you do.
Fair exchange.
I can't just piss out $1.
Piss out $1. I better be able to piss out more than that. The hard work I put in every day, Terry.
Yeah, it's hard.
That would hurt.
Jenny, you think I should have Vinnie the Pooh turn around and give the camera back? Is that right?
Yes, I do think so.
Why is that?
Because I just think that's cool. First of all, it's the principle behind it. Someone doesn't come in your house and take your property.
Gay's house is our house.
I'm sorry?
Gay's home is our home.
Oh, well, then you should go in there and respect his home if his home is your home and if you're his friend.
We showed respect. Cool. Vinnie the Pooh wiped his feet before he busted in.
Wiped his feet before he stepped on his counter. I would have knocked him out for stepping on his counter with his shoes on.
I had to pick all that up. He knocked the lamp by my end table down.
He knocked down your lava lamp?
No, not my lava lamp, my goddamn table lamp.
And beyond that, we look forward to seeing Gay. We look forward to going to his room, saying hello. I check in and out in the day. I don't want to go in there and not see him.
Do you think maybe you can refrain from breaking the first commandment every time you open your mouth, Gay? Is that possible or no?
You know what?
I do know
what. Give me
what.
my camera back, and maybe I will. You want me to act calm? Then don't come in my house and steal my things.
Gay.
You send a little rat over here to steal my stuff, and I'm supposed to be calm.
That's right.
And then you got Lorena, that fat bitch, who's on his jock so much, telling people what to do in and out of the room.
Gay.
You know what? Maybe she needs to get a man so that she can get off Vinny's jock.
I will still stick to the premise that we have done you a favor, whether you realize it or not. You didn't. Look at the positives that have already come out of this. You have pants on.
You have pants on.
Getting some exercise this morning.
Yeah, you burned a lot of cows.
You're using your mind to figure out how to go about resolving this situation. You are actively going about a day for a change.
Wow.
As opposed to sitting like a bump on a log. Wallowing in your own...
Uh-oh. Rainbow Coalition here.
That's who it is.
What is the Rainbow Coalition going to tell you right now? Where were they when you needed them? Gay?
Yeah, Domino's were downstairs.
Hello? What are you doing? Hello?
Who is it?
I don't know. Hold on. Hello? Who is it?
Hello? If only we could see him now on his webcam, Terry. This
it'd be great.
Remember the Rainbow Coalition?
Yeah,
And who is it?
How come you're not angry at them? How come you're not screaming at them? Where were you guys? I was in trouble!
Because he just called to tell me that he got me a goddamn cam.
Well, that's nice. Well, they've come through for you. See how easy that was? See how not a big deal this was? So there you go. You should be up and running in less than an hour, right? So now we want Vinnie the Pooh's belt buckle back.
Then you have to come back and get it.
That's an irreplaceable item. Oh, you want it to come back, do you?
Yeah, you think I'm going to bring it to you?
Well, you can mail it to us.
Some goddamn delivery service. You know what? You come in my house and you steal from me, then you come back and get it.
Listen, we didn't exactly steal from you, all right? As I said,
give me my cam back?
Your home is our home. We're all family here, all right?
Can I come over to your house
No
tonight?
chance.
Gay's like UPS, but you don't want to see what Brown can do for you.
Mm-hmm.
Trust me on that, okay?
Okay.
You know what? Why don't I auction off his belt buckle on eBay?
All right, you
and
go
that way
for
I
it.
can use that money to pay for the cam.
I'll tell you what. You tell us when you have the whole thing set up for Vinnie the Pooh's belt buckle on auction on eBay, all right? You let us know what the link is, and we'll be the highest bidders. All right?
Good. I'll put a goddamn reserve of $5,000 on it, and you can pay that.
I got all the answers.
All right.
Got all the answers.
Again, I hope you have a wonderful day.
Yeah, I will now. Thanks a lot.
All right, take care.
Yeah, bye-bye.
He's back in business, Terry.
Here, let me put his gay phone operator. Oh, it's all dark. There's nothing there.
Okay. Terry, was an interesting day?
Oh, very interesting day.
Gay,
Breakdown everywhere.
Same exact mindset, that of a 10-year-old obsessed.
Just delete his MySpace.
I'm going to ping it down and delete it.
Sick of it. Just do it already. Come on.
It's ruining our family. It's ruining our family. Your obsession with MySpace is killing us.
Yeah, so?
Gay, it's ruining our family. Your obsession with chat rooms
is killing us.
Killing us.
Jen, what?
Okay. Well, there you go. What a wonderful Wednesday.
Yeah.
By the way, we are officially closer to the weekend in front of us than the one behind us,
that's
team.
right.
Don't
So
you
there is
forget.
a silver lining. There you go.